Sweet Davis, Rookie Boogie, guys. Here we are in 2026. I got my calendar marked for you guys. Pretty sure that's how long you guys are going to be gone, but I have really been lost without being able to listen to you guys every day. So, yeah, let's start this 2026 off with, I don't know, I could say a bang, but no matter what, like, we're probably going to find out something really weird or crazy about Allie, and we're all going to just have a chuckle about it because...
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Hell yeah, welcome to 2026. Good morning.
Wow, no Ray in 2026, huh?
On a Monday.
Ray's out.
Wow.
Ray is out. Goodbye, Ray. R.I.P. Ray.
He died.
I don't even know where that song is. Should we get him up and potted up and ready to go? I forgot we do Ray, to be honest. I actually, guys, I shouldn't even admit this. It's going to make me sound like I'm a complete mess of a person. I got lost on the way to work today.
Are you serious?
First, I missed the exit I get off at. Kept driving and was like, well, that's weird. Missed the exit, and then I missed the turn onto the street where the radio station is.
Yeah, but this is the one day where that happens. I actually almost got off too early, but I actually do. I do Google Maps every single day, even though I know how to get here.
We are.
Why would you do Google Maps? It's for the traffic.
Yeah, you never know.
Okay.
Allie just likes the companionship of the conversation.
I just want someone with me.
she's like, turn left here. She gets me.
I will, Sheila.
She gets me. Anyway, we're here. We're live. We're looking forward to hanging out again. We did miss you. Number's 800.
Hello. Happy New Year.
Oh, man, that is aggressive. Vanessa was busy yelling at people that were celebrating. She also, understandably, after that night, has made her resolution that she will not be drinking any alcohol.
Oh, my God. I forgot all of it.
Yes, we are drunk.
Oh, boy. What a night.
I think you missed a couple of consonants in drunk.
We hit microphones all over Vanessa for the entire weeks we were away. So
I was so happy to get that. Oh, my God.
Yeah, she was calling. We all, I don't know if you gave us your phone number, but we tried to call a lot of listeners. We always try to do that around New Year's Eve, make some phone calls. And everyone that I had a chance to chat with was very nice. Most of them were, because I was on the East Coast, so most of them were only starting to drink. I got all confused again about the time change, and I was like, Happy New Year. They're like, it's 8:30, sir.
They're like, I'm still putting my makeup on.
Yeah, but I had nice, but Vanessa was like very active on the phone. She was like doing like a telethon, calling everyone, wishing them a Happy New Year, and then apparently yelling at everyone like you just heard a moment ago. So aggressive.
Even in some of the clips I heard, she was yelling during the ringing.
I know. She was
like, pick up, you bastard!
Yeah, she was getting real. I'll play you one of these. This was her angrily waiting for someone to answer that wasn't.
Come on, answer. This is for content for work.
Right. But
Who is that guy?
She's explaining.
Cool.
My friends in an Uber.
She's
and
explaining.
I was like, this is the perfect time.
Listen how unimpressed this guy is.
This is for content for work.
Right.
He's like, whatever.
Shoot, no one's answering. Girl, answer. Oh my gosh, please answer.
Your call has been
Let's
forwarded
just
to
leave
voicemail.
voicemails.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have
Hi,
finished
Sarah.
recording, you may hang up.
She's like,
Are you rehearsing?
She's already rehearsing the message. Listen, you hear her rehearsing.
Hi, Sarah. Happy New Year.
Hi, Sarah.
You have finished
Sarah.
recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Sarah. Happy New Year.
Worth it.
This is Vanessa from Klein. From Klein.
Oh, boy. This is like a night.
Vanessa, you can't possibly quit this.
I have to.
We need more.
Yeah, you need to drink every day.
Come on, Vanessa.
Every day you need to drink.
This is Vanessa from Klein. From Klein Alley Show. Thank you so much for listening. I was down to have that full-on conversation, but you didn't pick up. It's okay. I hope you're making out with boys or girls. I don't know. I hope all your dreams come true this next year. And thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate it. Leave us a code line. Say what you are looking forward to this year. Anyway, Sarah, I hope you're having the best night of your life. Have a good night. Bye.
Oh, There she is. Well, she's not drinking anymore, so.
What was your bet on when she's going to quit?
Oh, by 8 a.m. this morning.
When she gets the shakes.
50 minutes, yeah. She's going to get the shakes. We still have booze back there from the last show of the year.
Crack it open!
So I think that her resolution will come to an end today. We got a good show planned for you. We'll get you in to see the Foo Fighters. That show's coming up very soon at the Forum. We got those tickets for you coming up. And fly away with us to do some skiing and snowboarding in Breckenridge. We'll give you details coming up. KROQ. Rock. Klein Alley Show. If you give us some of your time this morning, you could end up at the Foo Fighters show happening at the Kia Forum on January 14th. We will give you those tickets at 9, noon, 3, and 6 all day and all week. And it's time for us to travel yet again, Allie. Listen to this. We announced this, I think, at KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, but if you were not there or you were too drunk to remember, we will be taking a plane full of listeners, round-trip airfare for 2, 3-night stay at Hotel Alpenrock. It's going to happen in March. We're going to give those trips away starting today. Lift tickets, Breckenridge Mountain.
Beautiful resort.
Courtesy of Hotel Alpenrock. This is no crappy hotel by the airport. This is probably the nicest, I would say, maybe, actually, forget probably. This is the nicest thing that we've been able to ever do for our audience. I'm shocked when they first mentioned it. I was like, Allie and I both yesed them. We're like, yeah, okay.
Oh,
what?
They probably open the door for you. They get the little luggage cart all ready to go. You don't have to grab it yourself. I mean, real service.
They showed us the place, and we go, they go, we'd like to do a flyaway with some of your listeners to go here.
And we were go, like an AI flyaway? Cool.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, okay, great. We'll humor you with this sound. Well, this will never happen. Allie and I put that in the and then apparently it's happening. So we will give you an opportunity a little bit later this morning as you share with us your mountain fails or snow fails to win a spot with us.
We've both had some.
Flying, oh yeah. I think both of us have been taken down mountains in the toboggan of shame before for different reasons.
I think I've done that twice.
So if you're looking at us on the YouTube stream right now, you may say, these people look like they've been in horrible injuries. And the answer is we have been.
Well, Klein has been in a horrible injury. You can see that on the live stream.
Yeah. Thank you. That's my new.
If you want to know what that means, go to the live stream on YouTube right now.
It is spectacular.
I'll explain later.
Ginger Justin, you got to do a zoom in all morning long on Klein's nose.
You don't really have to zoom in, by the way. I was told it's temporary.
You see that from space.
Thank you. I was told it's temporary, and I should go back to looking like my normal freakish self in 3 to 6 months. But for right now, enjoy.
3 to 6 months, really?
That's what I was told, dude.
I have to look at this for another 3 to 6
I know.
Did your nostrils get elongated more?
They had to make them bigger.
They are so... that's so nuts.
Look at this.
They're bigger than
huge.
your eyes.
They are massive.
You know what? I was actually talking to the doctor because I had to do this surgery that I was not planning on doing, and I said, "Is there any way you can just give me one giant nostril, like a cyclops nostril?" And he said that he goes, "We could do that, but I think you would regret it." And I said, "I don't know at this point because it feels like my nose has gone from 80% nostril to 100% nostril."
Yeah. Now it just feels like the middle of your nose is just decorative.
But I'm all swole up right now, and I did not get my ass kicked. This was all part of my plan to start breathing better, and I blame this show and I blame you guys because ever since that stupid Snore video, all I've been hearing for the last 4 months is that I'm dying, and if I don't do something about it quickly, I'm going to die in my sleep. And everyone freaked me out, and I got all these messages of people that go, "You're going to leave your kids, you're going to not wake up one morning for the show. Allie's going to have to do the show by herself.
Ooh, that's
it's
rough.
good. Your kids are not going to have a dad." So I freaked out and started doing all this research and stuff, and now I've been given about 30% more nostril.
And?
So
and would you rather have died in your sleep?
Yes. My plan is.
I agree.
My plan is to die in my sleep. So luckily,
and leave your children.
Luckily, I now sleep in.
Smother myself.
I sleep in slop now because I sleep with the pigs.
I don't even think smothering you with a pillow would work. I think you just suck it up.
I suck up the whole pillow. The whole pillow would go up there.
Happy birthday, Klein.
Thank you.
Dance party, dance party.
That's right. So we have lots of stories to get to today. Allie will break down all of. I'm going to go roll around in some mud. And when we get back, you can win some of Allie's money if you want. We'll get you fat as a pig with cash.
We're going to grease up Klein and chase him.
800, that's the 8 o'clock hour. 800-520-1067. Same rules as before the break. We got 5 questions about the news. Answer them after this quick break. Get some money. We'll do that next on KROQ. Whoa, that's weird. KROQ.
Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6 for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Foo Fighters. Wednesday, January 14th, Kia Forum.
That's right, baby.
Fans of the Foo Fighters lining up to get back and nab tickets.
Limited tickets at Ticketmaster.
Proceeds will go toward Hope the Mission and Los Angeles Mission.
Listen to KROQ all week to win tickets to see our band at the Forum.
Is someone getting the best? Courtesy of Live Nation.
World famous KROQ.
KROQ.
The year that no doubt takes it to the Sphere in Vegas. We've given lots of tickets for that. Allie actually purchased her tickets like a regular normie. And if you would like the experience of winning, now is a great time to call us at 800-520-1067 while we give you this no doubt song. I've got 5 questions here about the news. You will battle Allie. And once again, I know we were getting crazy at the end of last year. It was $5 million Tuesdays and $10,000 Thursdays. And we're going to go ahead and start things back to the basics.
Yeah,
$100. But if you beat Allie, we're going to throw in one of these limited edition Klein Alley Show coffee mugs so you can drink your coffee and or vodka at your leisure without anyone knowing.
That was a very nice gift from Klein. He got personalized mugs for all of us, which is a great workplace gift.
And a bunch of extra ones for listeners. Mm-hmm. So if you'd like to battle Allie, take her money and win one of these very limited edition mugs.
Which your chances of winning are, I think, the highest on a day like this where we are playing catch-up.
Today
weeks and weeks of news.
Is the day that if you are anything north of being in a coma, you'll probably beat Allie, and we'll do that game in exactly 4 minutes after this No Doubt song on KROQ.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Five questions, $100. Limited edition Klein Alley Show mug. We got some merch this year and a trip to give away a little bit later, so you can come fly away with us to Breckenridge, do some skiing, snowboarding, and enjoy all the fun that goes with a Klein Alley Show getaway. We say hi now to Stephanie in Long Beach that thinks that she's got what she needs to tackle Allie and take her money. And Allie is currently complaining that she, after you get back from a trip, it's nice until you get your first credit card bill, and then you realize, God damn, that trip was so
yikes,
more expensive, so much more expensive than even I anticipated.
Well, and I organized that entire trip with saving money in mind.
Points.
Everything
was
on points.
Right.
My Airbnbs, I got half of that was redeemed. The flights were redeemed with points. And then once you get there, you're like, oh, crap. Everything is very expensive.
So, Stephanie, if you take Allie's money, she's going to be extra depressed right now.
You're one of many people that have done exactly that.
Get it while you can, because she's going to be running out pretty soon. I got 5 questions here about the news. You feeling smart?
Hell yeah.
All right. Great. We'll go with that. Allie will leave the KROQ studios now and sequester herself in the hall. You're more than welcome to play along, see how you would have done, and if you would have done well and beaten Allie, call tomorrow around the same time and claim her money then. Your round officially starts, Stephanie, right now.
Allie knows the news.
The oldest operating restaurant in L.A. County. 139 years this place has been open, is sadly officially closing its doors forever. What was the name, or what is the name of this restaurant? Oldest operational restaurant in L.A. County.
Dang, older than me then. I don't know, the Hard Rock Cafe.
Hard Rock Cafe. That's a great guess. We got a question number 2. Will Smith is being sued by a person who played this instrument with him on stage at the House of Blues in Las Vegas. Person who played this instrument, they claim that he was sexually harassed them, I believe. What instrument did the person play?
The drums?
Drums. Question number 3. This box office champ has now passed the $1 billion mark after being available to see for 3 weeks now. They're north of $1 billion. Which movie is currently king of the box office?
The Marty Supreme.
Marty Supreme. Got a question number 4. What award show took place in Southern California last night, hosted by Chelsea Handler?
Oh, I don't know that one. Pass.
That's a pass. And we go to this final question. According to new research out, this room is disappearing from new houses being built because as costs continue to rise and space continues to shrink, they are building houses now without this room. It's down 80% in new home builds. What room is being eliminated from homes?
The living room?
Living room. All right, let's bring Allie in.
And nobody needs to live in the house.
No, who needs that? Just walk right in. You're just in bedroom number 1. Boom, just like that. All right, let's bring Allie in. Listen, everyone's recovering today. Today's a slow day. Today's not a great day to get into any sort of deep conversation with anyone. That's why it's a lot of small talk about, oh, what'd you do? Oh, cool, crazy. Yeah, I can't believe. Blah, blah, blah. No one really wants.
Nose.
No one. Right. If you have a pig nose at your
That's
office,
not small talk.
That's not small talk. Allie, question 1.
Okay.
The oldest operating restaurant in L.A. County is officially closing its doors after 139 years. What is the name of the restaurant that is officially shutting down?
Yeah, I think it's called Saugus.
The original Saugus Cafe.
Did you ever go there?
I don't think I did. But
I don't know this name.
I wish I had known it. I'm sure L.A. in a Minute probably talked about it because it seems like one of those historical things that he probably would have been into, and I would have loved to have gone. 139 years, you could survive all that, but not 2026. We go to question number 2. Allie's up 1-0. Will Smith is being sued by a person who played this instrument with him at the House of Blues in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I think that is a violinist.
Yeah, pianist would have been funnier, but yes, violinist is the correct answer. Allie's up 2-0 early, and she claims that Will Smith is not a good guy. We go to question number 3 now. Allie's up by 2. What award show took place in Southern California last night, hosted by Chelsea Handler?
Oh, yeah. Is that the Critics' Choice Awards?
It's either the people or the critics, but I believe last night the critics get the first. They get their awards first, and then the Golden Globes.
It's my choice, damn it.
Allie's off to a strong start, and she fooled us all. She set us up for complete failure, and look at her go,
I thought this was going to be harder. Come on, bring it on.
Allie's up by 3. I don't think there's a comeback in your future, Stephanie, but I'm rooting for you anyway. Here we go. This movie now is the box office champ, over $1 billion in just 3 weeks out in the theaters.
Ooh. I don't know what's out. Let's just go with... Wasn't Stranger Things in theaters?
It was.
Let's go with that.
Good guess. That is wrong. She said Murray Supreme. That is also a good guess, but wrong. If you're talking $1 billion, you must always be talking Avatar of some sort. Avatar. Fire and water. How many times did you see it, Jake?
I just saw it once.
Right. But you plan on going back?
No.
How long is it? It's like 4 hours long?
It's like, 3 at least.
Oh, my God.
Too much blue people.
And finally...
Just get rid of them.
We go to... Allie says the same thing about other colored people all the time, too. I just want to point that out. We go to this...
I'm so sick of seeing their big faces. I'm like, get done with it.
Are we talking about the blue people still? Or Allie does mention this, but insert whatever here. Final question. This room is disappearing from new home builds. 80% of homes being built now are being built without this room as... costs go up and space goes down. What rooms are being eliminated from homes?
The home office?
The home office. I think that's a stupid guess because I think more people get to work from home now than ever before. She said the living room, which was another not great guess.
I have a guess.
Go ahead, Omar.
I'm going to go with the dining room.
That is absolutely correct.
Who wants a room for dining when you can eat on your own couch?
Dining room is a thing of the past because think about how silly and stupid it is. You're like, all right, we'll use that one day a year for Thanksgiving. And
I converted mine into my studio.
Smart. See?
Yep.
Well, you trendsetter yet again. All right, well, sadly, you did terrible, Stephanie, and it was not a great way to start the new year. And what must you shamefully admit over the
I feel like to be a loser on day 5 of 2026.
Go ahead. The floor is yours. What would you like to admit to us? Go ahead.
Hi, guys. I'm Stephanie from Long Beach, and Allie knows the news.
All right. And this song was not intended for you, but I feel like you're going to take it personally anyway. Tomorrow morning, same time, we'll give you another chance to win some of Allie's money. Gayest football highlights and more coming up next on KROQ.
Smash that like button. Smash that like button.
KROQ, your Klein Alley show. So much interesting action happening on the field. I mean, yesterday was one of those days of football where some of the games don't matter at all. It's just a bunch of losers battling it out to see
Chargers game.
Who's going to lose the most. I really tried to watch, this was like last week, but I really tried to watch the loser bowl between the Giants and the Raiders to see who would get the first pick in the draft next year. And even that, I was like excited because at least it felt like even though you're watching two teams that have so little to play for, they actually had something big to play for, and I couldn't find myself getting into it at all. And then of all the games that took place yesterday, let's be honest, your fantasy football league is done. There's teams that are falling apart already. There was a couple of games that kind of mattered, and it got really exciting at the end of the
games. Yeah,
like the Ravens game was an interesting end to it. Another kicker that's probably going to hang himself later today. But regardless, Allie's watching the games for very different reasons, and there were so many games to pick from. You had the Christmas games, you had all the games that took place
there
while
was a
we were
lot.
away.
Yeah, I had to catch up on it because I couldn't watch any football while I was away unless I got up at 2 a.m. So there was a lot that I had to catch up on, but of course I was able to find some gems. And here are your gayest sports highlights for the entire break.
Here are the gayest sports highlights from the week.
Jumbo package again. Love these tight ends in the red zone.
Flag is thrown. Shaheen with another good run, but. This was going on downfield. Loveland was engaged, I believe, with Bethune.
That's his 27th career interception. He is a ball-hawking safety.
Bush, one man to beat. He's looking for Myles Garrett for some help. He got some help. And Bush will score.
Get the ball out. There's Smith, Parkinson, the double team there, and they just ride him all the way up into Henderson. And you see that movement.
And loses the ball. Gets on it, though. Autry was the one who popped that one out. Hurts it as he throws, and completes it to Brown. Oh, my God. That was a lollipop that was perfect.
Guess who? Efton Chisholm III.
There it is, Mike. Here's the dig I was talking about.
What a play, Purdy! You deserve to dance.
These have been the gayest sports highlights from this week.
I only get gayer as I head into the playoffs now.
Is that guy's name Jism the Third?
Jism the Third.
Efton Chisholm.
Holy crap.
What kind of name is that?
His great-great-grandfather, Efton Chisholm the First. Oh, man. He really knew how to procreate. We take a quick break. We're back with your news and more next.
KROQ, miss something? Don't get SHOMO. Download the Klein Alley Show podcast. Then find it on a platform thingy and subscribe or whatever. KROQ.
It's a very tough Monday morning, especially if you are now a week into dry or sober January, call it what you will. And that's why we have some very encouraging words of wisdom from the least dry person we know, Moist Joyce, who would like to help you with your dry January goals.
When you want to be dry, try as hard as you can to be dry. Doesn't have to be January. Yes, that's the goal. That's the whole big, we can do this together. But I'm one of those people that needs to take a little dry time. But I can't do it at the beginning of January. Oh. So I'm just going to pick a day and go for a couple of weeks and be dry.
So that's Moist Joyce. She's not going to celebrate dry January. She'll pick a random week or two and go dry, and then she cannot commit to the whole month. Meanwhile, another person that would like to wish you a Happy New Year and good luck on your sobriety.
Good morning and Happy New Year, Klein and Alley. It's Danny Osgood wishing you the best. Hey, I'm just sitting here smoking a little marijuana.
Okay,
it's
great.
3:15 in the morning.
Oh, my God.
You know where you parked your car?
So it turns out people are starting this year the exact way they ended last year. Let's get into your news now that a brand new hour of the show will begin. That is the hour we give you a trip with us, airfare, hotel, lift tickets. We're all heading over to Colorado for some skiing and snowboarding at Breckenridge.
Is that where Allie's like a Colorado 8 or something?
The first stop we're going to do when we land there, we're going to go right to the Walmart, and we're going to let people hold up scorecards like the Olympics and decide if Allie is indeed a Colorado Walmart 8 like she claims.
Guys, I found another place that I'm hot, too. The subway.
Okay.
International subway system.
I could see that.
Also the sewer.
I'm even hotter on the buses.
I'm a sewer 7. Let's get to your news now.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
Some people are starting off the year with a gym membership. Others are starting off their year with a sexual harassment lawsuit. And one of those people is Will Smith. He is being sued by a former tour violinist who claims that Will Smith was grooming him and sexually harassing him. And yes, I say him. The tour violinist's name is Brian King Joseph, who filed a lawsuit against Smith and Trayball Studios, which is a hilarious name given the circumstances, and said that during the tour, there was predatory behavior going on, grooming. They were spending more and more time alone. Will Smith said that he had some kind of a special connection with him.
Suck.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, it's funny because his new song is talking about liking women.
All right, I like women.
I like pretty girls.
Oh, yeah.
As far as I can see.
It's a terrible first clip to play. Oh, there we go.
Lemon. I like women. There it is. Truth about me. Ain't too many women ain't pretty to me. Ain't too many women ain't pretty to me.
And men.
Ain't too many women ain't pretty to me.
And men.
That's a great distraction. If you're like, all right, I got to get the heat off that everyone knows I'm into the male violinist. I got to write a song quick about how I love women.
All of the women. These ones and those ones.
You know, I don't love male violinists.
Named Brian.
But I do love women.
I couldn't figure out Ryan's a violinist, so.
I couldn't figure out rhyme with woman either, apparently, according to that song. He didn't really go with the rhymes.
I think lemon was his closest rhyme.
That's close.
So anyway, he said that, they were spending all this time together, and then when things were going south, there was weirdness going on with his hotel room. Someone had been in his hotel room, and when he reported the incident, he was then fired from the tour. But I think him and his management, Will Smith, are all saying that this is all made up. All right, what is the trend of resolutions this year? There's the usual. There's getting healthier. There's working out more. But more people this year are looking into financial resolutions, money resolutions. The top ones are saving more money, paying down debt, and spending less money. So the obvious. But it's a lot easier to say those things than to actually do it. You really do have to put some clear numbers in some kind of a tracking system to figure out exactly how much you're saving or how much less you're spending than last year. And eventually we all just get too busy and lazy to keep track of any of it. And before you know it, it's February and you're door dashing meals to your house 3 times a week.
I've said this to myself. Probably the biggest lie I tell myself. And then last year, Allie was like, hey, I've come up with a system that works for me. And then she sent it to me and it was a spreadsheet. And I go, I can't. I'm
not
out.
going to do it.
Once there's a spreadsheet involved, you've lost me.
I have a budget. Yearly budget, and I add up all my monthly and yearly expenses. I compare it to everything else. I go, how much am I spending on this, and this?
Yep.
Groceries, all that stuff.
That's what you have to do. Like the only way to do it.
But it takes work.
Right. It's boring work, but you have to do because if you say to yourself, I'll just be smarter, and the next time I want a sandwich, I won't order a sandwich. That's not like a long-term play. And by the way, I always get the sandwich.
Right.
I always talk myself into the sandwich.
Well, and then if you look on paper at how much money you're spending on sandwiches being delivered, like it's very sobering to see how much money you're spending on just convenience, right? And they're finding ways to make things more and more convenient. Like Walmart now has those services where they'll not only do your grocery shopping for you and deliver it to your door, they'll put your groceries in your fridge for you.
Right.
And that's great to not have to spend money on that.
And there's all these people that try to convince you.
Not spend the time.
They convince you, well, how valuable is your time? And if you're able to, like, that's the thing that you can fool yourself into thinking, like, oh, I won't go to the grocery store and do my shopping. I'll have someone else do it, and that will save me an hour. But in that hour, I'll tell you what I did. I masturbated twice.
Right.
And
it's not like you're being productive and making money during that
time
hour.
Well spent, though.
You're just scratching your balls and scrolling on your phone.
That's right. But I like women. Remember that.
Chocolate, strawberry, lemon. I like women.
That's my browsing history right there, okay?
And then finally, we are starting 2026 very predictably for Morrissey, who has canceled the first concerts of his 2026 touring schedule. He has called off 2 California shows that were scheduled for this month, and he was supposed to perform last Friday night in Rancho Mirage, and then another show got canceled too. And it said the decision was made due to an adverse reaction to a prescription medication.
I really want to make a bunch of I Almost Saw Morrissey shirts for merch.
Yeah.
I just think those would sell very well.
You could probably sell them in the parking lot.
Yeah, for everyone who, like the Omars of the world that went to a show and didn't see him, or he left early, or he canceled. I just feel like the I Almost Saw Morrissey merch would be very top. I think that's going to be my big financial investment this year.
We should totally do that.
I'm sure it won't
Seems
backfire.
like a good spending of your money after that conversation.
That's it. I'm cutting back on sandwiches and going all in on Morrissey
Time
merch.
is money.
We get into a brand new hour of the show right now, and this hour will involve you winning a trip to join us on the mountains in Breckenridge, Colorado. Details coming up.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, hell yeah. Welcome to your KROQ. We are Klein Alley Show. Back at it again. It's the first live show of 2026. Unless you're hearing this after the fact on the podcast, in which case you're thoroughly confused right now. But we came off of last week, which is that weird week between kind of, Christmas, New Year's, where no one really knows what day it is. We call that Dead Week. And then we enter this week, which is kind of Dread Week. And for many people, if this your return to work, if you had some time off, it does feel like now is the most amount of work again before the break, which seems like forever in the future.
Yeah, but we got MLK.
We got MLK, baby.
Hey, he's there for us.
We got MLK.
And then President's Day weekends.
The very important figures to get us through these next few months. But here we are together, and we're going to make it worth your time this hour on the show. If you're new, I'm Klein. Nice to meet you. That's Allie right there.
Hello.
You got DJ Omar Khan.
Hey.
Jake Z Nerd.
What's up?
Jake, you sound weird. Is that your mic or are you sick?
I'm getting over being sick. I'm still a little
Oh, yeah, man. I like the AIDS.
Oh, boy.
Damn.
All right. Well, sorry about that.
Well, that'll linger.
Yeah, I think that stuck with me.
Yeah, all right. That sounds not great.
It sounds like you got a little extra AIDS in your throat.
There's Postmaster Johnny in the back taking the calls at 800-520-1067 and producer Vanessa.
Hello. Happy New Year.
Always drunk, but she claims that she's doing dry January, so we'll see how long she lasts.
I'm doing dry year.
Dry year?
No way.
Guys, please just want this for me.
No.
I don't want hangovers.
I like Allie's plan of to see how long it's gonna take for you to start smoking crack.
That's the better plan.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Imagine the phone calls.
Oh, those calls. So anyway, we're all back together again in some way, shape, or form. This hour on the show, we'll hear about all the times that you had fails up on the mountain. Could score you a trip with us to Alpenrock. It's a very nice, bougie resort in Breckenridge. We'll be taking a plane full of listeners there, and we'd love you to join us. That'll be coming up this hour on the show. And turns out that not everyone had the greatest break ever. I had a surgery, which we'll get into, but I think this hour...
Botched
surgery. I'm going to be on the new season of Botched. I'm very excited about that. No, but we're going to find out why Allie got a negative review from her Airbnb stay. Because
the host gave me a bad
review. The host gave Allie a terrible review, which we will break down in its entirety.
And I'm disputing it, damn it.
And I can't wait for that. It's all coming up this hour on the show. We are Klein Alley Show on KROQ. Welcome to your 2026. extra personal when you get a bad review left about you, and it can happen if you're a business on Yelp, sure, but when you're an individual, you're a person, and you rent someone's car on Turo or you stay at someone's place on Airbnb, and you think that you were good, you think you did all the things right.
A lot of situations now where we're in a stranger's environment.
Yeah. And then even as an Uber passenger, you're like, I thought I was great. And then you read, sometimes you got a bad review and the reason you got the bad review. And it can actually be a real gut punch.
On Uber, does it show you the actual review?
I don't know if it still does. I feel like there was a time, I think you could definitely read reviews about drivers. I don't remember if you could read reviews about passengers, but I do remember there was when my wife would use my Uber to get, like, whenever she would use my account to get Uber, she would always the person that was, like, making them wait because she wanted to change her outfit 5 more times. And
right, and then that'll dock your...
I would just watch my score go down and down and down, and I was like, this is unfair because I go so far out of my way. I'm standing outside. I'll stand outside. It'll say your ride will be there in 9 minutes. I'll be standing outside waiting. I don't want to mess that up.
Yeah. So I did Airbnbs on my trip. There were a couple of hotel situations, but for the most part, I did Airbnbs. And it was, for the most part, awesome. Hosts, they check in, they left little gift bags like, oh, here's some little Christmas ornaments and a Christmas tree, and here's a little candle for you and a bottle of wine, and do you need anything? And they've got all the coffee stocked and all this stuff, right? We go to the first place, everything's great, leave a good review, and I know it's important for the host to get good reviews so that they can continue getting bookings and all that stuff. The one in London's great. Then we move on to Germany. It's this little tiny town in Germany where it's like Christmas town, right? They have a Christmas museum. Everything's all Christmas. It's cobblestone streets and those little like peaked roof houses. So we get to the Airbnb, which is one of those houses. It's cute, little snug, all wooden and old-timey.
All the words you're using are usually problematic. Cute and snug. Like
cozy.
Cozy, right. These are all the words they use.
One of them was chic, which is a nice way of making a small apartment.
You end up in the Jake Shack in Burbank. You're like, it's cute, it's cozy, it's chic.
Right.
Chic.
It's shack
but I had nothing to compare it to. It's my first time in Germany. I don't know what the hell the other places look like.
Right.
So we get there, it's clean and everything, but there's no coffee and there's no shampoo and body wash. Like all that stuff's out. Like the bottles are there, but
they probably knew it was you.
Out.
They probably go, oh, it's her. We don't need to put the soap out. She's filthy.
I read the reviews.
Yeah,
she doesn't bathe.
Yeah, this is great. We got this girl who's staying here who doesn't bathe at all. We can save money on shampoo this week.
And I had seen in their little guest book that a family had just stayed there for like 3 weeks. If the trash bins outside were already completely full to the brim, so there's no way I could even take out our trash, stuff like that. But I don't care. It's a nice stay. We're there for 2 nights. We're walking around and he didn't really explain that everything in that town was going to be completely closed. I was like, hey, do you have any recommendations? A lot of the other hosts.
How's that his job?
Well, a lot of the other hosts will be like, hey, do you need help booking anything? Do you want recommendations? And I had a couple questions for him because I was like, hey, are the Christmas markets going to be open? And he's like, very short answers, just like, yes, they'll be open till this time. What time are you going to be there? It was just all very...
What do you want from the guy?
Yeah.
Well, it just was
German, right?
Everybody else... Yes.
He sounds like the nicest German man ever, by the way.
And we have a friend who lives in Germany, and her advice was don't speak to the Germans or ask them any questions.
Right. Well, so you should have listened.
So
it sounds like you
everybody else just went over the top, and this guy was just very short back and forth. Whatever. I didn't care. And
Sounds like you do.
Well, now I do because of what happened. So we go there, and I had to cook at home both of the nights because nothing was open. So we're using the kitchen a lot, blah, blah, blah. There's nothing to clean up with. There's no cleaning supplies or anything like that. And I let him know when we left, hey, we're checking out. Just wanted to let you know there wasn't any coffee, and these things are out. Like, you want to replace them, for the next person. And he just said, thank you, I will replenish. So I'm like, okay. So I'm driving along, and once I decide, it says, hey, now it's time to leave a review. I'm like, I'm not going to leave the guy a bad review. It's the holidays, Christmas, whatever. I just say everything was great.
That's nice of you.
Yeah, I'm like, everything was great. It's a beautiful location.
Well, what was
all the things that you described would totally piss me off, and I would have left a bad review.
Like your honest opinion, Allie, is you wanted to leave a bad review. I
thought of just going not bad, but just saying, hey, these things were not stocked, and he wasn't super over-the-top friendly.
Right, fair enough. But you still said, so what was the review you left? Best stay ever, nicest man.
No,
so much coffee.
German I remember.
Warm and fuzzy German. No, I just said, 5 stars, and I said beautiful location to spend Christmas. It was something
perfect.
Short.
What else do you want from an Airbnb? Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And by the way, the person in the London Airbnb had already left me a great review. So I was riding off that high. So then when I post my review...
That's what she's doing it for.
Yeah, of course. Alan craves validation more than anyone I know. And so
she said I left the place immaculate.
Even, that's the funniest thing. Even to get a review that just says you did what you were supposed to do and put the towels in the pile. You're like,
special.
Yay me.
So I didn't realize that once I post my review, I can now see his review for me.
So you write a good one to him even though you weren't really feeling the Airbnb?
Yes.
Okay.
He writes, this is from Oliver in
Hold on.
Rothenburg.
He's on the phone right now.
No,
this was
he's
Allie's
not.
Airbnb host. Go ahead, sir.
All right.
You need more, sir, you need more coffee. More coffee. More coffee is what she's saying.
Airbnb translated all this for me.
She sounds very angry.
Allison and her family didn't leave the house very tidy. The dishwasher was not switched on. There were still used dishes everywhere in the kitchen. The dining table and chairs, as well as the floor, were completely sticky and dirty. Unfortunately, not a nice experience again for a long time. The TV was scratched. It's too bad. You don't leave a house like that.
Wow. He smoked you.
So then I was like, oh,
He
hell no.
accused you of scratching the TV?
Yes, which I didn't notice anything like that. If something happened with my kid, I wasn't in the room when that happened.
No, so he could be telling the truth.
Yeah, he could be. For that, if that is true, then absolutely, I apologize, and I don't know what could have happened
There's
there.
not a worse thing you could do to another person than scratch their TV.
Yeah, but here's what I learned, Klein. He has a protective plastic over his giant TV, and, you know, with like a phone protector, you've like one little scrape, and it leaves a mark. It's not like I scratched his TV. There were these little tiny scrapes on his protective plastic on his TV. It's not. He made it seem he's overdramatic. The Germans always are. I learned this.
Sir, do you agree with that? Okay, he sounds to agree.
I write to him because I'm like, dude, I gave this guy the benefit of the doubt. I just decided to be a nice person. And now you're being a dick. And I said, look, I'm sorry. There was nothing to clean your place with. There were no supplies to clean anything with. So I couldn't clean everything out. And I didn't find it very good that there were a bunch of things missing in the first place. And I just
you're
decided
trying to go back on his review, but you already gave him a good review. So now you comes across as you're just being petty.
Exactly. And he said...
Too late, bitch.
Yeah, basically. He just said...
Really?
Well, he didn't say that, but he was just like... let me find this exactly. Oh, he said, sorry, you just don't leave a house like that. We also have 3 children, and we wouldn't leave a stranger's house like that. And I said, look, all we did was leave a couple of dishes in the sink, and we left a few crumbs on the table. You're making it seem like I trashed the place. I'm going back and forth with this guy on Christmas and getting so upset about stupid Oliver. And then he just goes, we wish you a safe trip. With the TV, there were unfortunately 2 long 60-centimeter scratches, which who knows how the hell long that is.
Metric. Who could figure that out?
Abrasion of plastic, blah, 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 blah. Something can always happen, but it's disrespectful to feel attacked afterwards, to write afterwards what was missing, and to make it a reproach is a strange way of doing things. If you had written right away, we would have come immediately and brought it, but unfortunately, it is no longer possible. And now we will have to check it ourselves. I still wish you all the best. Thumbs up.
Oh,
thumbs up.
That thumbs up.
Wow.
That's a real...
That's a middle finger. That's the equivalent of the middle finger.
Absolutely.
So now...
Didn't we do that before about like giving people a thumbs up on the freeway?
Right. That bothers them so much more than the middle finger. The thumbs up.
Totally.
Internationally, it works too.
So now I'm so angry, and now I'm like,
Can
okay,
you
should
change
I...
your review?
No, I can't change my review because I already posted my review.
Stay again. Gotta go back.
Now I have to go back and stay there and write him a crappy review.
The only way you can write another review, you got to go stay there or find someone else who's staying there and see if you can buy their review from them.
I was going to start getting really upset, but I didn't want him to charge me for the TV.
Yeah, well,
like I was a little nervous that it was going to start going south and he was going to start like putting a claim in or something like that. I don't know how any of that works.
I still think that's going to happen.
You think
Based on this, I think you're good. Yes, I think you're going to find out in the next 30 days that you owe a German man some money. Yep.
No. But doesn't Airbnb have like insurance?
We'll find out.
But it's the protective plastic.
When we get back, we've got a trip to give you. What a way to start a brand new year. We are taking the show and you on a plane to Breckenridge, Colorado, up in the mountains. We'll be staying at the Hotel Alpenrock. It's a nice, swanky place. Google it quickly. Check it out. You will, trust me when I say, not be disappointed. And you will win your way in with us. Airfare, lift tickets, hotel stay, 3 nights. It's going to be great. I think we're doing a live show from there as well. So all you got to do is call now, 800-520-1067. We will hear your mountain fail stories, snow fail stories, things that happened to you. Allie and I have both been taken down in the toboggan of shame before. How did you have a fail up in the mountains? We will try to give you a redo with us, and that's coming up next on KROQ.
Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6 for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Foo Fighters. Wednesday, January 14th, Kia Forum.
That's right, baby.
Fans of the Foo Fighters lining up to give back and nab tickets.
Limited tickets at Ticketmaster.
Proceeds will go toward Hope the Mission and Los Angeles Mission.
Listen to KROQ all week to win tickets to see our band at the Forum.
Someone get in the best. Courtesy of Live Nation.
World famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Great recipe from Sublime. It's KROQ, we're Klein Alley Show. Back at it again. If you need us, phones are 800-520-1067 to call and to text. Unfortunately, right now they're full. You'll need them again in about 30 minutes when we give you Foo Fighters tickets. That'll be happening today at 9, noon, 3, and 6 for the show that they announced happening at the Forum, I think in about a week, so we get you into that. But right now, we're very excited about this because when they first told us about the possibility of us taking the show on the road, we said, let's do something great to start 2026. And let's involve a plane. Let's fly some listeners away. And they said, great, we'll give you some options. They came back. They said, check this place out. It's a hotel in Breckenridge.
A resort.
It is called Alpenrock. It looked too good to be true. I actually thought the first pictures were all AI, as Ali said, because I said, this is not KROQ. I mean, this is nice. I could see some bougie people staying there. But
I could see myself working there.
Yeah, I said, Allie would be a great person to mop up the floor of that hotel. That's what I thought. And they said, we'd love to have you. You can have the resort. You can bring some listeners with you. And
the skiing and snowboarding there is supposed to be incredible.
And I think it's like ski in, ski out from the hotel. It's one of those, you don't have to get on a bus and hike. You just like leave your room, and next thing you know, you're on the chairlift. You're going up the mountain.
Well, you know it's fancy when they say après. Après ski.
That's what it's all about.
Not just ski.
So we're all going to go. We'd love you to join us. We got the different ways to give away these trips all week long. You'll be getting yourself, get a load of this, round trip airfare for 2, a 3-night hotel stay at Hotel Alpenrock, happening March 5th through the 8th, lift tickets for Breckenridge Mountain, all courtesy of Hotel Alpenrock and, of course, your friends here, Klein Alley Show. And the question we have for you right now is, what was your biggest snow fail, mountain fail? Sometimes that was it for you. You're like, yep, I did it 10 years ago. I tried it, ended terribly. I was in the ER, got picked up by a chopper. I'm never doing it again. And maybe this is what you need to go ahead and get back on the mountain.
And I don't know what your story was, Klein, but mine was the last run of the day. Then it's always the last run.
Mine was the first run, actually.
Really?
I just arrived for a weekend ski trip in 8th grade. And I stopped because a person wiped out in front of me, and a huge, morbidly obese
that's right.
skier could not slow down behind me, and people kept yelling at her, pizza slice, because that's what she was, that's how you
pizza
stop.
French fries.
Pizza French fries. They were going, pizza, pizza. And I think she was going faster.
And you're like, where?
And she was going faster and faster. And
I'm hungry.
And she and crashed into me and knocked me off the side of the mountain.
Oh, you smelled like pizza, probably.
I probably did smell like pizza.
Yeah.
She was coming right to her, and her shoulder, collarbone broken through the skin.
Through the skin?
And that was my first run of the whole weekend. It was a whole.
So you had to do the toboggan. Took you down to the medical.
Yep. Then they had to call my folks. My folks had to drive. They were not happy about that. I think I actually heard my mom say, "How long is he allowed to stay there for the next 3 days and just take the bus back?" And they're like, "No, you should come and get him. He's
Damn, that sucks."
And that was it. That was my big mountain fail. And I've only been snowboarding a few times since.
Yeah.
But I'm always concerned about anyone who's yelling out pizza, pizza.
Well, last year when we were going up to the mountain to times I've gone, and when you ended up in the medical
One of the best pictures
for the
ever.
third time ever. Yeah, it was on my birthday. There's a picture of me. It's on our socials, holding a little tiny birthday balloon while in a sling after going skiing and failing, catching an edge, and I think I broke my shoulder. That was the last time I said, I'm selling my board and my boots, and I got rid of everything.
Yeah, that picture of Allie right there is one of my, it's a top, I don't know if I'd put it above your turkey trot picture, but it's definitely up there with the mullet picture. You can see it right now on our Instagram at Klein Alley Show. That was one of her big mountain fails, and now we talk to you, hear your stories, give away a trip right now on KROQ. Good morning, Jess. We'll kick things off with you. Welcome. Happy New Year. Thanks for being on with us live. What's up?
Hi. Love you guys. A couple of years ago, my husband and I were tobogganing down a big mountainside in Big Bear, and somehow my husband was anally violated by a small tree stump underneath the snow.
Butt or ass plug?
Or tree stump.
It's a great question. Wait a minute.
And how did this impaling happen?
So I guess there was a tree stump under the soft snow that we did not see, and as we were sledding down, it broke through our toboggan, and it just hit him right in the butthole.
And what is the, other than that laughter, which is the appropriate reaction, what is the injury that comes from that? Just shame, or is that like trips to the hospital?
Well, yeah, he had to go to emergency, and luckily it did not penetrate him. He just had a bruised tailbone, basically.
That's such an annoying injury.
Oh, it's the worst.
Because you can't sit down, and then nothing's really wrong with you. You just have, and it takes a really long time for that to heal.
Also, he was tobogganing, which is kind of like,
Well, and so then who takes you down the mountain if you're already on a toboggan?
Right, that's tough. You're already in the toboggan. Now he's got to get into another toboggan. The thing that just violated his ass. All right, hold on one second. That's Jess right there. What a story. That's a real mountain fail right there. Haley, you're on KROQ. Good morning. We're hearing your stories of times you had your mountain fails. One of you will get a redo with us. Airfare, hotel, trip of a lifetime as we head to Breckenridge and Hotel Alpenrock. Good morning and welcome to KROQ. Haley, what's up?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Last season in Big Bear, I was going down the mountain pretty fast on my snowboard, and I caught an edge, and I scorpioned a few feet down, and I couldn't find my friend, so I snowboarded the rest of the way, waited by the line for the lifts, and I sat down, and this girl just rammed me while I was sitting down and bent my board.
Oh, wow. They have to hit you pretty hard for your board to bend.
I was pretty close to the line, too. I don't think she knew how to stop.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Came from behind me, just rammed me.
Look, as anyone agreed, stopping's impossible.
It's not impossible.
It's impossible.
But it is nice when you go, eventually this will flatten out and that will stop me.
Yes.
Stopping on your own when you're going downhill and picking up speed.
And if you can successfully stop on the hill, you're still slowing down till you just collapse and just plop your ass on the snow.
People on the phone right now sharing with us their mountain fails. One of you will get a mountain redo with us as we take the show on the road in March, early March, which I know it feels like we just started January, but this will be here before we know it, and we got to go ahead and lock this down because we got to get you guys plane tickets and hotel rooms and everything taken care of. What's up, Roy?
Hey, how's it going, Klein?
Good. What's up?
Well, I went to Big Bear last spring, one of the last few days before they closed down for the summer, and I was going up the ski lift. I dropped one of my poles, and so I went to go try to get it and fell into kind of a cavern, that no one could really see me. It was about 8 feet down, into where water and ice, had melted and couldn't yell. Yell loud enough. Couldn't get anyone's attention. There wasn't that many people going up on the lifts. And finally, one of the guys coming down that worked the booth up the top, at the top of the ski lift, was coming down and heard me. And so they sent the ski patrol, and they found me about 45 minutes later.
That's a long time to be trapped in a little cavern. Wait, so you dropped your pole, and then once you got off the lift, you skied to it, or how did you get?
Well, I first went to ski patrol, and I said, "Hey guys," I said, "do you guys cut through under the ski lift anytime?" I said, "I dropped one of my poles," and they go, "Oh no, we don't anymore because there's pockets and caverns and
Perfect. I'll head right to them.
Oh, great. I'll do that.
Yep.
All right. Well, look, got to get that pole back, especially if that's a rental set. You got to make sure you return it all, or they charge you. That's a good point.
That's true.
Almost died on the slopes. We say hi to Erica now. Good morning, Erica. What happened to you?
Sweet Dibbits.
Sweet Dibbits.
So my boyfriend was overly confident. On my second try, he took me to the very top of the mountain. No visibility. I got the guts to go. I hit the ice, and I fractured my wrist. So I slid down, but as I was sliding all the way down, these stupid kids were yelling, Jerry Potter, and I was just very...
it's definitely more shameful when children are yelling and laughing at you as you're sliding down the slope. 949 said, it was my first time boarding a chairlift. I fell off the lift and heard the operator say, head down, to which I looked up for some reason and proceeded to get knocked out by the chair I just fell from.
I could watch, I don't know why they don't have like a channel that's just 24 hours of watching first-timers get on chairlifts. It is some of the most enjoyable fun you can have.
And I have been on many of them, and I still panic.
Of course.
So, like, it's coming. Sit down.
You have like 1 second to try to sit down. If you do it wrong, you end up in that same situation.
Same with getting off.
Hey, Mark on KROQ. We're talking about your mountain fails. We've got to give away a trip here. Someone's going to join us in Breckenridge, trip we're doing in March, and you'll all get to be a part of it by listening to the show as we broadcast there. But we're going to bring a bunch of listeners with us on the plane, put them up and everything else. What's up, Mark?
Hey, guys. Sweet Dips.
Sweet Dips.
I was on this last-ditch effort to save a relationship at Big Bear, trying to plan a romantic weekend that wasn't going well, so I said, let's be adventurous, and got some ski lift tickets and snowboarding rentals and all that good stuff, and I ended up getting altitude poisoning like midway through our little lesson, and I threw up and crapped myself all over the rental. There were rental pants, rental boots, and had to go back to the rental office just covered with every single fluid you can think of.
Well, then it's no better opportunity to crap yourself in rental pants. I feel like I'd so much rather do that in my own pants.
I don't have to clean these. There you go.
I paid the deposit. All right.
They were your rock pants.
That's right.
That's
rock
true.
pants.
I wonder if that saved his relationship.
Let's see. Did that trip end up saving your relationship, Mark?
It did not.
Oh,
it did not.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
Figured.
I was going to leave this loser, but I'm glad I went away with him so I could watch him crap himself. And now I'm still
on the fence about, nope, no longer on the fence.
We're talking about your mountain fails. Not all of them involve snowy mountains. Alexis, what happened to you?
Yeah, so hi, Klein Alley. But yeah, so I got stuck on a mountain for 8 hours in Mexico because our tire blew, and we had to basically get rescued eventually by Good Samaritan to stall us.
What? Wait, 8 hours. So was it like extreme heat or anything like that?
It was really hot, so we had to just basically stay in the car for like the shading. And I was just like, thankfully we had bags of chips, so we just ate chips. Or we were just like hoping someone saw us and like, please help us.
All right, well, listen, Allie, we're looking at different extremes now of different mountain fails, and we've got to make a decision here because this is the first trip up for grabs, but we will be giving these away all week. So if you don't have a story to share with us today, don't worry. You'll still have chances to win your way into this trip. It includes airfare, hotel. It's going to be a great time. Memories for a lifetime.
Yeah, and I think what stands out to me, I don't know about you, Klein, is ass plug tree stump.
It's the first story we heard, but this poor guy was riding on a toboggan, probably his wife's Joyce, and it went over a tree stump and it impaled his ass.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's Final Destination stuff.
And he had to go to the ER, and that's now the story he tells. And whenever people talk about trips to the mountain, that's his go-to story. So I feel like we owe him a better story to tell.
Yeah. And to be on like a real, like skis or snowboards.
So whoever the woman called, I forget her name, Vanessa will remind me in a moment, I'm sure. But whoever the lady is, that and I'm sorry to all the...
Whose husband's ass was impaled.
If your husband's ass was impaled by a tree stump while riding a toboggan, you've just won yourself a trip. And I'm sorry to everyone else on the phone now. The head-to-head snowboard collision stories, wife chipped tooth right before our wedding. There's a million here that we could go with, but we can't top the best one we got. So we'll be giving away these trips again every day this week. Win your way in, and Foo Fighters tickets coming up soon. More minutes. We'll give away those tickets here on KROQ. The number is 800-520-1067. If you're new to the show, or perhaps hearing us for the very first time, Klein Alley Show, KROQ, nice to meet you. If you came back for more, you missed us while we were away, or you are just now waking up out of a drunken coma that you spent the last few weeks in, that's okay. We don't judge around here. We just give you things. So be ready to claim those tickets. Right now, though, what's happening in the world with your news?
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
Well, it's a sad day for the oldest restaurant in L.A. It has closed down after 138 years. It's the original Saugus Cafe in Santa Clarita. It closed down yesterday. It was its last day. And it's interesting because obviously this is a very well-known restaurant in L.A. County. It's been around for a very, very long time, and it has been a draw for people because of its legacy. But when you go to its Yelp, there are 5-star reviews, including it's our favorite breakfast spot in Santa Clarita, in all of L.A. Those are some of the 5-star reviews. The 1-star reviews include tuna fish was gray and tasted straight from a can, and the waitress lacked personality until a men-only group came in. Or the place gets a lot of hype for being the oldest restaurant in L.A., but it's just diner food with diner attitude at the end.
Yeah, look, whenever a place can last a long time, it does get kind of legendary status, and yeah, I think that people...
Well, I think they would raise the prices because of that, because that's what a lot of the reviews I saw were like, oh, because of its legacy, the prices are crazy.
But also if someone ate there 100 years ago, they're going to be upset that their sandwich didn't cost a nickel anymore, but that's the reality of the situation. I love going into like a town. I mean... L.A. is not a place, obviously we have history here, but it's when you go to for instance, you were just in Europe where every restaurant's like 6,000 years old.
Yeah.
Old streets and stuff.
And also every place is packed. Every restaurant was full. Every shop had people in it. Everybody was out and going places here, so many people are just door dashing stuff or doing things for convenience and ordering things online as opposed to going into a store to shop around. And yeah, a lot of the places in Europe are more like mom and pop, smaller places. And it's like here, it's all these big chains. Like you're going to a Macy's or a Nordstrom, and a lot of that stuff isn't even stocked up anymore. Even Target, we talk about how not as many people are going there because they're so used to people shopping online that they're not stocking their stores full of things. So it's this growing problem in America, but in other places, all of that culture is still very much alive, and I missed that. It was nice to see that.
If I go to a city and they're like, oh, this is the first hamburger stand in the city,
You're like,
and it's
great.
been around for 100 years, I'm like, great, it must be good to survive.
The amount of lines that people were waiting in France for food,
yeah,
I mean, hours. People were waiting hours for steak and fries, or hours for a baguette. And I was like, damn, people traveled this far and waited this long in freezing cold weather, mind you.
Yeah, I did hear, this is sad, but a lot of restaurants, because they have such slim margins anyway, and a lot of them are really hope that they got a lot of business over the holidays. And if they didn't, I think a lot of places start shutting down January, February, just because they're like, we're not going to be able to stay open for another year.
Yeah, it's really sad. All right, if you don't want to save the Saugus Cafe, maybe you want to save Mickey Rourke instead. He has started a GoFundMe trying to raise $100,000 so that he can avoid getting evicted from his home. He's currently $60,000 behind on rent and has been served a 3-day notice now to either pay the back rent or leave the premises. And this is a place that I guess he's lived in for a little while. It's nothing too huge. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. And it says that he's just kind of fallen behind in rent. And it's crazy to think that somebody that's that much of a household name is not able to pay his rent. And then it's
How much is his rent?
Well, it was originally $5,200 a month.
Oh, my God.
Which is a lot. And then it was raised to $7,000 a month. But this place is described on Zillow as a nicely upgraded Spanish bungalow.
Is it in Hollywood? Does it say?
It doesn't say here.
Oh, okay.
Jake, you want to let him live with you?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be one.
You know what I just learned about Jake? He has a shack, his little shack, and then next to his shack, he has a little shed.
Shed, yeah, he's told us that.
I forgot that
he's got the little shed.
He has a shack and a shed?
Right.
So
Yeah.
Mickey
Fancy
Rourke
shack.
should live in the shed.
Yeah, invite Ricky, put out a statement that he can come live in your shed, dude.
I'll put out a statement. Hell yeah.
All right, put it out. Tag him in it.
Put out all the statements you want. Doesn't mean anyone's going to read them.
Yeah.
Did this guy, Mickey Rourke, did he have a addiction problem or something? Or what is this deal?
It just says, I don't know anything about his addiction or anything. It does say he had some health challenges.
Okay.
That were
Still, he's 10 months behind on rent. That's a long time.
That's a long time. $60,000 behind on rent. And, we talked about how people can start GoFundMes and ask for Venmo requests for anything now, just basic bills and things like that. And there was a friend I had, it was like kind of a loose friend, but had put a thing on Facebook going, I'm trying to raise $30,000 to just pay my rent. And I'm like, whoa. especially for somebody that has made millions of dollars like Mickey Rourke, are you willing to give your hard-earned money to somebody who has just made by either bad financial decisions or whatever?
Like, how many jet skis does he have? That's the real question. Does the guy own 20 jet skis? In which case, great financial decision, but also probably came back to bite him in the ass now that he hasn't paid rent.
Well, as of now, he has raised $28,000 of the $100,000. He's 29% to his goal.
I'm always so blown away with the generosity. For certain things, you know, you see these, you get sad stories all the time, and you go, help pay this family's funeral, and I go, oh, wow, the strangers have raised $50,000. This one, if someone said to me, how much would he raise? I would have said, I don't know, $11.
Right. Because
Crazy.
what incentive do you have to pay for his rent?
And also, GoFundMe for me. How much do you think we would get?
God.
Go fund you for you.
Is there a minus?
Isn't that when
you get minus?
Yeah. Isn't that when you go to the pawn shop, Jake?
I guess I would be.
Yeah. I'll take your GoFundMe.
I would not want to donate to you because you don't use your money wisely, because you're using it to buy more weird paintings.
Yeah, good
and
stuff. That's good
Oh,
stuff.
God, Allie, I'm so glad you brought that up. Listen to this message that was on the GOAT line while we were away.
Hey, I know you guys are all on a well-deserved break, but you guys really need to get back to work because someone needs to stop Jake from buying this crap. Just on this IG story that he bought some demonic-looking elephant poster.
What are you doing?
You bought another one?
Yeah, he's wasting his money on weird
It's not
stuff.
wasting. It was a blacklight
So,
poster from the band
we miss
Mascot.
you guys. Hope you're having a good break, but someone needs to stop Jake.
I mean, it really is a terrible thing. It really, what's happening with Jake?
The poster's
is just-
sick.
It's like more. You bought more posters in the last 3 months than I think I have bought my entire life.
And the posters are sick.
You don't even have wall left.
I got some wall left in my house.
Well, he's got the shed for, Allie. It's a spillover.
Oh, my
Spillover
God.
for wall
It's like an
space.
art installation. He has to rotate his pieces.
Just terrible.
I really do.
And
And
here-
I'll be having a showing later.
There's another trend that is taking off in 2026, and I don't know what is this going to do to the economy, but sober raves are now a thing, and also having morning dance parties at cafes and things like that. It's a conscious rave or an alcohol-free dance party. They're highly energetic events, usually taking place in the morning, 8 a.m., something like that. It has all the atmosphere of a traditional rave without the presence of any alcohol or drugs, because now there's a lot of sober forward. You know, there's a lot of people who are getting rid of, especially now at the beginning of the year, people who are going away from alcohol, like Vanessa, will probably be in a couple months. It's going to go out the window. But there's like wellness and elements and all that stuff, or you're like going to do yoga and meditation and a rave.
Yeah, there was a coffee shop not far from me that apparently has reopened as like a DJ. Sundays they do like a full-on.
Oh yeah, those things are popping up everywhere.
DJ set, like good luck. There's like lines out the door.
It's like an open mic night too. It's like, you know, DJs that are crappy DJs, they're just playing there.
Oh, Jake, there's another opportunity.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to start drinking again.
2026 is going to be your year, Jay. All right, Foo Fighters, caller 20. Call us right now, 800-520-1067.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous K-Rock.
Hell yeah. Good morning. Welcome to one of the toughest Mondays of the year. If you are back at it, we commiserate with you here on K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. Let's make it worth your while by getting you some tickets to go see the Foo Fighters right now. Tickets that you'll win all week long at 9, noon, 3, and 6 right here on K-Rock. A show happening at the Kia Forum on January 14th. And if you haven't seen the Foo Fighters before, it is an experience that you will not want to miss. And perhaps you have seen them, but it doesn't matter because no two shows are ever the same. And as you know, they like to play and play and play. I feel like the average length of a Morrissey show is 0 minutes, and the average length of a Foo Fighters show is 3 hours plus.
Oh, man, if some of those venues didn't have curfews, they would just continue playing. And Dave Grohl loves to talk, too, in between songs.
I've watched them play past curfew. I've watched them play as lights have been shut off before, and they just keep going, and then it turns into sing-along. So we'll get you into that right now. Call it 800-520-1067. Also, this hour on the show, if you're not watching us on YouTube,
you're going to find out why Klein's the Pigman.
New shows, new nose in 2026. I had a surgery, an unexpected. Everything took a weird turn, actually, over toward the end of last year. And I thought I knew what I needed because I took medical advice from listeners. And I think that is something that has bit me in the ass more than a few times. And this time, I fell for the peer pressure.
No, I think people did have your best interest in mind.
I think they had my best interest in mind, but the diagnosis I was getting from people that were, quote, 100% confident as to what I had because they had it or they knew someone that had it, turned out to not be me at all, and then I found myself up against the wall, which I'll explain in a moment, and why you are looking right now at a freakish Pigman. That's right.
It's
Pigman
weird because
here.
your nose is straighter, but...
No, it's not. It's all... Look
those nostrils I can't get over it.
Look up. I told you, they're enlarged, and I'm all swole
Has a
up.
gravitational pull.
That's right. You come... And Jake, don't
I
even
think I lost my pen in there.
You come near... Oh, here it is, Alex.
Okay.
There you go. Sorry, that was in my nose. Don't come too close to the phone. If I pick you up right now, I may suck you in. I just want to warn you. George, Riverside, good morning.
Good morning.
You are the 20th caller. What a way to start your brand new year. I don't know what your goals were or if you had any of those New Year's resolutions, but here you go. You're a big fat winner from K-Rock. You'll be at the Foo Fighters show happening on January 14th, all right?
Thank you.
Hey, hold on, George. That's right. That's what I say. I'll tell you the story behind the pig nose after this from Papa Roach.
Bangers, you got about 5 seconds to turn that volume all the way up. This one, yeah, it's for the fans. Hey, shout out to Ghost here for doing the most. Let's toast this West Coast radio morning show. I don't know if I chose this life or if it chose me. Either way, we going live with Klein and Allie. Yeah, we all down to kick it. If you're feeling lost with your life, well, you found your ticket. We in the chat feeling the vibe, ain't no sound of cricket. Don't even think of blinking twice, cause you're bound to miss it. This is the chance, say it with pride. We are the net bangers. Net bangers, net bangers, ha, ha, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers, ah, ah, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers, ah, ah, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers.
I'm a young MB on the MIC. Sorry, onion queen, I'm the only 10 I see. Just started to grade, I'm smarter than Johnny. And there's no need to hate Klein, I love my daddy. Shout out to best friend, me and Vanessa in the school, you're volleyballing gang. We're 47 inches tall, that's why they call us twins. Don't trip, I don't know what is a succulent. What is a succulent?
Don't make me spaz out with rock pants on. I bet you eat the pizza with bacon on top. What up, Doc? That's Greek Clarita with Erica. Glide sky high and fly touche. Go visit Lewis if forever out in the bay. And this just in, the sheriff's 2 points over the top. From calling the cops and the comments we drop. Get that monkey off of my back, make the pantyhose stop. Or else we're gonna bust the BB on the freaks and we'll get you all blocked. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers, ha, ha, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers, ah, ah, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers, ah, ah, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Hey yo, shout out to all the net bangers, man. You know who you are. Cause way too many to listen to the song. Alex G, Danny G, Max, Sarah J, Neil, Kevin, and Phil the Plumber. Feature Jarrett, Mr. Mask. Hey yo, Donovan, Ray, Carlos, Zeke, Mike, Crone, and Aaron. Blink, Budget Chicken. Hey, if I didn't get you, man, I'll get you on the next one. Grow the show.
K-Rock, we are Klein Alley Show.
Well, the end of 2025 came, and look at this. We're still here.
Still here. And if you missed our faces at all, you may still miss mine, because I know I sure do. And I was never a big fan of my face, but I've never missed it more than I do right now, because as we headed into the break, I was all prepared to do this sleep study where I was going to go to some laboratory and they were going to hook me up to a bunch of electrodes and stuff and monitor my sleeping to see exactly how many times during the night I choke on my own breath. How many times? That's real audio of me snoring. A video my wife took to prove that I have a real problem. And we played that video on the air and then posted it. Everyone started saying, Klein, you have legitimate sleep apnea, and if you don't deal with this, you will die in your sleep, and you're dying a little bit more every day. And everyone convinced me. We all are, really. So I got freaked out by a few of the messages I read. I mean, some really heartfelt messages from people that said, someone said, like, I lost my husband. He thought it was a big joke and da-da-da. So I finally set up this thing, did a bunch of pre-questionnaire stuff, and then when I was ready to go, which was our last...
it was the last show, right?
Last show. No, it was going to be Friday. I was going to go do my sleep for the night. I did the day of questionnaire. I wasn't able to drink coffee. I wasn't able to drink all this stuff to get ready for it.
I'd be so excited to just go sleep somewhere else alone.
And I was kind of excited about that, too, but I was also thinking it's kind of weird sleeping in a laboratory. And I was convinced that this is what I was going to have, and they were probably going to tell me you need to get a CPAP machine, and I was going to say, well, that sucks, but I guess it is what it is. And as I was filling out the day of survey and doing the interview with the person, I was explaining to them that I'm running out of air all the time during the day. It's not just nighttime; it's all the time. Mm-hmm. We're in here talking, and all of a sudden you see me. I'm talking, and all of a sudden no more air. I'm out. And they said, based on what you're saying right now, I don't believe that you have sleep apnea. I believe that you have completely obstructed
apnea of your whole
self.
You
have full apnea.
You have all-day apnea.
You have apnea. You have 24-hour apnea. And I think that you, rather than do this, should go and see your ENT again. And I said, look, 10 years ago I went and I did something that was supposed to help me breathe better. It was called a septoplasmy, septo something. And
you got a nose job, but not a nose job to fix your nose.
Right, not a cosmetic nose job, just something that was supposed to help me breathe better. And I thought that it was going to work. And sadly, and I was with Allie, working with Allie at the time.
Oh, those after pictures
and I got
were rough.
All puffed up, and I went through all of the annoyances of a surgery, the pain, the bloating, the whole discomfort of it.
Which I think you're still recovering from.
Well, I thought eventually, one of these days, I'm going to start breathing better. And it never happened.
It kept getting worse.
I never breathed any better. And for the last decade, I've been breathing worse and worse every day. And I've been watching, because I was looking at old pictures of me from even 10 years ago. I go, something's going on with my nose where it was never...
well, something's always been going on.
Something's always been going on with my nose. But I go, it looks like there's... people always say to me, like, you look like a boxer. And I was like, oh, they must think I constantly just have a broken nose all the time. I have broken my nose before. But...
It was getting like fatter in the middle. Like you had gotten punched in the face.
And so I went to this ENT, and he said,
all this is costing money, right?
Everything. But I was trying to do it all before the end of the year, because if you have insurance, you basically hit a point where you're like, all right, at this point now, you've
out
already...
of pocket.
You've already hit your deductible now. Now it feels like you're playing with the house's money. But of course, when they start saying things like, we can see you the third week of January, you're like, no,
I
way.
don't want to see you then.
I got to get in now.
Yeah.
I got a 2-week window to figure this out. I got to do it now. So the guy looks, they do some, he's up in there smashing these Q-tips up in there, and he goes, look, here's my read on it. I don't know who did your surgery 10 years ago, but what it looks like from us is that they took away way too much of your septum, and your entire nasal bone has shifted now, and it is blocking your complete airflow. And you have and this is going to sound embarrassing, but this is what they said, you have something called
a sandwich?
A sandwich stuck in your nose.
You forgot to sneeze it out that one time.
That was on the beach. I'm well aware, sir. I would have killed for that to be the news.
Just snort it up.
He goes, you have something that is called a droopy tip, which happens as you get older, but the reality is what it's doing. I said, we talking about my penis, sir? And he goes, no, still you're not. He goes, it is making it so you are getting very limited airflow at all, and then if air actually does get in, it's getting completely stopped before it gets to your brain, where you actually need air.
They did the opposite now. You have an opposite of a droopy tip.
Right.
It's too erect.
Right. So the guy said, I need to basically get in there. I need to open it up. I need to completely clear out whatever septum is left in there, and then I need to basically get septum from other parts of your body.
Whoa!
And
Where do you have septum in other parts of your body?
Not septum. What the hell they call it?
Cartilage.
Cartilage. Thank you, Vanessa.
Wow.
I need to
Dude,
get
Vanessa with the right word.
I need to. That's crazy. I know.
Amazing.
By the way, she yells that out all the time. She's never been right before.
Cartilage.
That's what she said. I asked her one time what that new movie out, the Avatar movie. She said cartilage.
She was trying to say carnival.
So they had to cut into basically get cartilage from my body to.
Did they choose your butt?
Where?
Right by my boob, like right under my rib.
What?
Right.
Dude.
Whoa, you have a scar.
Right there.
What?
Looks like I got stabbed in the heart. So
Man, you have so little to work with over there.
I know.
There's so many fattier parts of your body.
I know. That's what I was thinking. So they basically, and I didn't know any of that was going to happen until afterwards, but they basically had to build a structure so that they could support.
They had to
me
build a
having
new nose inside?
Working nostrils so that I could actually breathe from my nose. Wow. So 2 things. One,
that's such an obvious scar, too. Why couldn't they take a...
Great question, Allie.
That's a little less
great question. Now,
It's like you had open heart surgery.
He did say to me afterwards, he goes, just want you to know it was a real mess in there. We did the best we could do with what we had.
Oh, that's not a good thing to hear about your body.
Also, I went in there like the last day before I guess they closed for Christmas break. So every single person that was working there was
they had vacation brain.
They were full on vacation
brain. They
brain.
didn't care about you.
And
That's why they got the middle of your body.
Right. And every single person in there was going like, what are you playing? Oh, man, I'm going to get out of here. And then I hear the guy, before I get knocked out and they start doing the surgery, basically go like, I got a heart out in about an hour because I got to be at my kid's Christmas recital or something like that. So I'm going like, oh, my good God.
You're like, the recital's going to be terrible.
So I wake up, and it's weird because, they knock you out full-on propofol, like knockout stuff.
Oh, that's the best.
You wake up, and you're all out of it. I woke up, and the first thing I did was I took a breath through my nose. And I go, oh, my God, I can breathe. For the first time in as long as I can remember, I can actually breathe. Like, it felt like I was getting air for the first time ever. And
you
felt
know when you go to the mountains and stuff, you feel that, and it, like, hurts almost.
Yeah, it was like this
it's
wild...
like sharp air.
It was a rush of like, I shouldn't be this excited about air, but like, let's be honest, this is something we need to live, and it was something that I have not had in forever. So I go, oh my God, that's amazing. And I said to the guy,
and said, no change, no change. It's like that Twilight Zone episode.
I said, the guy threw some carrots at me, and he goes, good boy, piggy. And I said, I hadn't seen myself yet, so all I did was
all the nurses were just running away.
They go, oh my God. They put a blue ribbon on me at the end. I won some sort of a carnival state fair. And I finally could breathe. Like, it's great. And I go, I'm breathing amazing. He goes, well, that's probably not going to last because you're going to be a swollen mess tomorrow.
Cool.
And then you're
By the way, great time of year to be a swollen mess. I mean, you picked the right time where you get to, like, chill and be in your bed recovering.
Yeah, but also not really, because think of all of the foods the best foods are, like, around this time of the year, too. It's all the Christmas foods. It's all the feasting stuff. It's all year-end parties. It's all the good stuff. Drinking and all. And I was like, so I took a lot of painkillers, which are fun.
Oh, that's nice.
And
what kind of painkillers you get? Did you get the good stuff?
Percocets, I want to say. Hydrocodone, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Is that good?
Right,
I got a few. But the guy said...
You can snort them real easily with those nostrils.
I know. Now.
You didn't even have to swallow them.
I just snort them from across the room.
Whole. So
the guy said, you're going to have to come back in a week, and we're going to take all of the gauze and everything off and see what we've done. And I could watch the guy's face. He's taking it all off, and he's got not a confident look on his face. It'll look like, what happened here? And
like this?
That's what I look like, Al. Thank you. That's my look. And he goes, hey, just so you know, you're real swollen right now. Everything is going to look exactly how you looked before the surgery in 3 to 6. And I think he's going to say days. And he goes, months.
Oh, yikes.
And I go, wow, that's a long ass time.
So did you notice that you had a pig nose when you took it off?
No, I didn't know it. Well, I thought it looked, he said, you're really swollen right now. And basically we had to cut everything open. So you have a lot of scar tissue right now that's in the front.
But they were removing scar tissue.
They were
and then
removing
they're just
old
gonna
scar
make,
tissue.
Right.
But
to make room for all the new scar tissue.
So if you were watching the show because I was a sexual being, I'm so sorry to let you down now. Allie's going to have to carry the weight of being the hot one on the show for a while. and hopefully...
I'm good at carrying the weight.
Yeah, and that's usually my job as the new pig boy. But so anyway, why does Klein still sound like a dirty trumpet? That's a great question.
I think you have it on your nose. You can play it.
Yeah, hold on. Is that coming through? So
do you have to eat through a trough?
I do have to eat all my meals through a trough, but I was doing that anyway, so it actually worked out super convenient. Quick break.
Get you a feedback.
When we get back, Jake approached people in the streets about their New Year's resolutions. Can you figure out what random people are planning on doing in 2026 once we meet them? I bet you won't. It's a game and a chance for you to win something from us next.
Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6 for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Foo Fighters. Wednesday, January 14th, Kia Forum.
That's right, baby.
Fans of the Foo Fighters lining up to give back and nab tickets.
Limited tickets at Ticketmaster.
Proceeds will go toward Hope the Mission and Los Angeles Mission.
Listen to KROQ all week to win tickets to see our band at the Forum.
Someone get in the best. Courtesy of Live Nation.
World famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Need an X.
How's your resolution going? Did you make one this year? Don't worry, we will still spin the Wheel of Forced Resolutions later this week. It's always led to all sorts of drama here on the show. It's where we met Jake's Journal for the first time. It's where Klein had to end up doing frosted tips and pierced nips because I was not able to lose a pound a week or whatever that crazy rule was.
Oh, that's right.
It seems like so many times the things that start with the Wheel of Forced Resolutions end in drama and so much anger for us, but happiness for you. So we will do that. Probably not today because we got to get the wheel up and running, but I do know there's a lot of people that have been sending in their ideas for what should go on the Wheel of Forced Resolution. Right now, though, a game that is called Resolution Confusion as we talk to regular people.
That's very loud.
Very loud.
Hello, happy New Year!
Thank you, Vanessa.
Are you playing it out of your nose?
I'm playing this out of my nose right now. This is a new thing I can do as part of my surgery. It was an upgrade, but I decided, insurance is paying. Why not?
Somebody else pointed out, did they buffer or wax your nose as well? It's extremely shiny.
No, I think it's because I have not been out in the sun for a week. I've been hiding away. This is the first time I've been around humans.
Oh, okay. So that's oily skin.
Yeah, it's just oil.
Okay.
It's hot pigs covered in oil. We say hi to Hugo right now, and Hugo gets the first opportunity to play the game. We're going to listen to someone that Jake approached in the streets on New Year's Day. And he went up to these people, hungover probably, and he got to know a little bit about them. And then I will give you 4 possible choices as to what their resolution was. You get the right one, and you win. Hugo, you ready to go?
I'm ready. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Sweet Divots. Let's meet Andy. This is the first person that Jake had a chance to chat with. And perhaps you're searching for your own New Year's resolution. Maybe these people will have one. You go, you know what? I'm going to steal that one. I never came up with a good one for myself. Here we go.
All right, what's your name?
Andy, Echo Park.
Have you ever been arrested?
No, I have. Actually, I have. I have been arrested.
It's interesting when they start to answer so quickly with the, no, I haven't. Oh, wait, now that I think about it, yes, 11 times.
How do you forget that you were once arrested?
It's interesting. Well, maybe he didn't want to tell a complete stranger everything he's ever done, but...
No, I have. Actually, I have. I have been arrested.
Wow, you did a 180 there for a second.
Yeah, I had to think about it. It was high school. It was a long time ago in high school.
But you actually were arrested?
Yes, arrested, not booked. I eventually got let go because apparently I fit the profile of someone else. But
mistaken identity.
Whoa,
so
that's cool.
That's technically an arrest, but I don't think it's on the record.
Supervisor came and they were like, no, that's not him. He's too young.
Are you an early bird, night owl, or something in between?
Definitely a night owl.
What's your favorite animal?
A dog.
What movie or show do you quote too often?
Oh, Back to the Future. I always say, for whatever reason, I always like to say roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Huh.
You always like to say what now?
Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. It's a weird quote to say a lot for whatever reason.
It definitely sounds like a quote you would botch while drunk.
Yes, and he botched it right there while sober, I think.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
And when would you say that?
Just any random time.
All right, finally, what's your New Year's resolution?
All right, so this is Andy. Andy, we learned a little bit about Andy. He's been arrested, but it wasn't his fault. He loves Back to the Future.
Other than stop talking to strangers and getting audio from them, what is your resolution,
Here we go.
sir?
I'm going to give you 4 options. One of these is his actual New Year's resolution, Hugo. Did he say, A, I don't have one. Just want to be myself for another year. B, I have to stop texting and driving so much. I've been in 3 car accidents this past year. C, eat more fish. You know what I mean, wink, wink.
Ew.
Or D, I hate manure. Another memorable quote from Back to the Future. Which one of those did he say when Jake asked him what his New Year's resolution was?
Ooh, that's a hard choice, but I'm going to go with A.
A, I have none, just to be myself for another year. Let's find out if you're right.
All right, finally, what's your New Year's resolution? I have none. Just to be my same self, I guess.
Just to be my same self, I guess. With confidence, hold on, Hugo, you win something from your friends at KROQ. Let's say hi to Joy, or is it Joe? Hi, Joe. Welcome to KROQ. What's up?
Hey, guys. Yeah, it's Joe.
Joe, you're going to listen to this woman right now, and Jake gets a chance to talk to a woman, which was one of his New Year's resolutions, and you have to figure out what is hers.
Bucket list.
Here we go. Take a listen. This is your next one up. It's resolution confusion.
What's your favorite food?
Oh, God. Tacos.
If your life had a narrator, whose voice would you want?
Cool.
Samuel L. Jackson.
If you were a household appliance, which one would you be?
Definitely a
washing machine.
Broom.
Why a broom?
I clean up everything. I have 1 million kids.
1 million?
Yeah. 8 in total.
Whoa.
8?
8.
How many baby daddies?
2.
Have you ever been arrested?
Almost.
What is your New Year's resolution?
All right. That is a lady. I don't have her name here, but
Get the tubes tied. That's a resolution.
That should be her resolution. We asked her, what is her resolution? She said either is it A, have more unprotected sex, B, never laugh again in public, C, lose weight, or D, start an OnlyFans, but only feet.
Oh, God, that's really tough. I was going to guess quit smoking because she sounds kind of raspy. But,
quit smoking would have been a great guess. Maybe that's it. You can go off, you can go rogue if you want to. Who knows?
No, I think that, no, it's not OnlyFans, I don't think. What was the first one? Shoot.
Have more unprotected sex.
No. Okay, I'm going to go with B.
Never laugh again in public. Let's find out if you're right. Here we go.
What is your New Year's resolution?
Oh, God. Jeez. Lose some weight.
She even laughed at her own answer.
Because she knows.
She knows. We're all going to be right back in the same place.
I went to the gym, and there was definitely a crowd of people indoor working out in the rain and also New Year's resolution working out, and I already saw someone fall off the treadmill. It was great.
Oh, it's the best. Those treadmills are hard to figure out. Trust me, I don't go often. When I do, I'm always like, yep, that's not going to work for me.
The last time you were on one, I think I saw you fall
I did
off.
fall. Really hurt my knee that time. Christina on KROQ, we give you the final chance to play this game called Resolution Confusion, and you'll be playing with someone by the name of Devin. Here we go.
What's your name?
Devin.
Devin from where?
I'm from here. I'm from Burbank, California.
What's your favorite food?
Just a classic cheeseburger.
What movie or show do you quote too often?
I quote the movie Rounders often.
Rounders?
And what do you say?
Just pay that man his money is mostly what I say.
Do you say it with the accent?
Pay that man his money.
And what's your New Year's resolution?
All right, so we don't know a lot about this guy. He likes to quote the movie Rounders. He likes cheeseburgers. And
simple guy.
Is his New Year's resolution, Christina, A, to not judge those who judge, B, dry January but very wet February, C, stop agreeing to do street interviews, or D, need to lose 75 pounds by spring? One of those is his actual resolution. Which one is it?
Oh, wow. Okay, let's go A.
All right, this will be for the win. Let's find out. It's resolution confusion. Real people, real resolutions. Here we go.
And what's your New Year's resolution?
Just, I would say my New Year's resolution is to not judge those who judge.
Oh.
Very biblical.
That's not meant to be that.
Did you just come up with that just now? Or?
No, it's been
it's from Rounders.
A couple days now since probably New Year's.
So it was like a literal New Year's resolution.
Yeah. Just less judgmental, especially those who judge others,
Hey, it's a great resolution.
Judge not, lest ye be judged.
All right, pay that man his money. Pay Christina her prize. Hold on 1 second, and thank you for playing some resolution confusion. If maybe you took a new resolution from this. Of all the ones we heard, Allie, let's be honest. Let's judge less. except in this room where we judge each other harshly.
I'm starting Only Feet.
Every day.
Yo, what's up? This is Jacob
and Eric,
and we play in Sublime, and we want to let you guys know that we lost our virginity at the Klein Alley show.
Okay.
K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. A lot of people are experiencing the new year in many different ways. Sometimes you go, it's just like right back to how it used to be. Or you go, I'm finally feeling motivated. I'm going to start drinking more water, or I'll quit smoking, or take up smoking, then quit it so I can feel good about myself, lose weight. There's a million things you could be doing right now. And Vanessa went through a very strange moment because she drank a lot. Vanessa, it seems like you drank a lot over the break, right? You said you were drinking every day.
Yes, we are drunk.
Yes.
I drank on New Year's Eve.
Only?
Yeah.
And that was enough to send you into this weird spiral now where you left us a bunch of voice memos and you said that you're not going to now drink again this entire year?
Yeah, I was so sick. I was like, no, I can't be this person.
What were you drinking?
Like a tequila cocktails, tequila shots.
And how many drinks, because you're a tiny woman, how many drinks does it take you to get you all messed up?
Honestly, truly, I did the math. I only had 2 cocktails and 1 shot.
No.
I swear.
What?
And I was dying.
Yeah, but that's like when my kid accidentally drinks the last sip of my wine and they're hammered. You know, it's similar.
Totally, or like when the dog gets into the weed.
Right. Like it was just a little
But
nug.
Vanessa,
You're
it's so
lightweight.
funny. You cannot stop.
Yeah, but I get so sick.
Oh, my God! Oh,
So-
that's only 2 drinks and a shot.
If you do it, and you'll get used to it.
Here is Vanessa opening up to us about how she wants this next year to go.
Yeah.
3 hours till Happy New Year's. But my drinks they have hit. I don't know if that even makes sense. Anyways, I got a haircut, which means I'm feeling really confident and I'm ready to kill it as a producer.
Wow.
Oh, my God, I'm so embarrassing.
This is an emotional call. I got a haircut. I'm feeling confident, ready to kill it as a producer.
Yep. I'm only leaving this message because I know you guys appreciate my voice messages. I hope you're having a lovely time in France, in Rhode Island.
Does anyone live in Rhode Island?
I don't know where Klein was. He was in the East Coast.
Rhode Island?
Isn't that where you're from?
No.
Where
No.
is it?
D.C.
Oh, snaps.
Nation's capital.
Oh, snaps.
Oh, that's what she was drinking.
Already got
Yeah, you're on the
alcohol.
schnapps.
Took a lot of the schnapps.
In LA, in Burbank, and I'm having the best time in Long Beach. Don't worry, Omar, I haven't forgotten about Rancho Cucamonga. Anyways, I love you guys. Bye.
All right. Well, I'm
R.I.P.
Shouting
drunk
everything
Vanessa.
out.
after hearing that.
Shout out every
great.
city.
I think she does need to stop drinking based on that message. Now I'm on board with that plan. But Vanessa, you do need to be drunk when you go back to the Pride Parade.
So you have 6 months.
6 months
No
is all
way.
we'll give you. And I don't think you're not going to remain sober when we take this big ski trip with a bunch of listeners.
Totally.
You got to drink there because you get a different type of drunk up in the altitude.
Yeah, you probably only need like half a drink to get wasted there.
So think of all the other cities in the world you haven't yelled out yet.
I'm going to have self-control.
Just
All right.
listen to her try to pronounce Breckenridge.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, I
gonna
know.
be great.
Every meeting we've had about this trip, it's like, what's happening there? Where are we going?
Breckenridge.
With confidence.
She's ready to kill it as a producer.
Must be that haircut confidence. Quick break. Back with more show next.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
K.
Monday. Recovery. It is now officially Dread Week. It is perhaps one of the hardest Mondays to return to work and or school of the entire year. So here we are. Let's do it together with your ADD news. But first, this message waiting on the goat line.
Hey, Klein Alley, it's Joni from the 925, and I just want to say welcome back. We are so excited to have live shows, and I just want to say thanks for all the laughs in 2025 and all the good times ahead in 2026. Sweet dibs. Bye.
That's where you're wrong. Our plan is no good times ahead in 2026.
Haha,
It's
gotcha.
going to be a serious show with no more laughter. So if that's what you were into, find a different show. Let's get to this, your news, and then a brand new hour can officially begin.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
I'm going to do a deep dive into Venezuela, shall we?
That was so weird. I wasn't really thinking much about Venezuela, and then I wake up and I'm like, we just kidnapped the president of Venezuela?
Well, and when you miss the beginning of a story and then it takes so many turns, I got back and I was like, I don't know what is going on. We kidnapped the president. I got to backtrack on that and figure out what the hell's going on.
But interesting that even with political stuff like that, they wait for Dead Week, the week where nothing is happening between Christmas and New Year's, where no one knows what day it is.
Let's just get them now.
Everyone's confused, probably in the pajamas.
Someone sees a headline and they're like, oh, okay, well, I guess on to Starbucks to get my coffee.
That's the time to do stuff.
So 2026 has just begun, and it is already a year with less MTV and no Sprinkles Cupcakes. The MTV shutdown we knew was coming. They killed their music channel in a lot of countries. This was the thing that made MTV what it was. It was a 24/7 stream of music videos, started 38 years ago. Obviously, it was the original American channel, and then it broadcast in many, many countries, including the UK. And they finished it the exact way it began, which was with Video Killed the Radio Star.
They're still coming after us, huh? It's been a one-way fight for 40 years.
Well, it's funny because it was supposed to kill us, right?
Right. Yes.
But then here we are talking about that dying.
Although, don't you guys find it a bit ironic that MTV did great in Europe for 40 years plus, and then Allie went on her first ever trip to Europe this past week, and now MTV is officially dead?
I made sure to. I didn't go in the Louvre, but I went around it just to make sure I could sprinkle some of my negative energy.
Yeah, good.
Make sure
Smart.
2026 sucks for them as well. And then Sprinkles abruptly shut down operations. I guess the original creator sold her business to a private equity firm, and they just decided to cut bait on everything. And if you go to the website, it says they have no products available. This was one of the first experiences where someone could buy a vending machine cupcake.
Right.
And
ATM,
it played you a little
cupcake
song.
ATM, and it was a real gimmick, and people would wait for that. And that woman, the woman who started it, she was one of the guest sharks on my Shark Tank episode I was on. And she passed on my opportunity. So good riddance, Sprinkles.
So she's still making great decisions.
So she's dead to me is what I'm saying. All right?
Yeah, but she was the original person that gave everyone hope. It was like, oh, wait, I can just get a KitchenAid mixer and a dream and make millions of dollars. And yeah, maybe the top 0.05% of people can actually do that. But she was the person that was like, wait, I can just start something in my kitchen and then build it to this crazy business empire.
There was that thing a few years ago where everybody knew somebody who knew somebody that was starting a cupcake store.
It was like Sprinkles, and then it was Susie Cakes, and then it was
Crumbs.
Yeah,
there's all these
Crumbles,
ones. They were everywhere you walked. There was like more cupcakes you could buy, and the fact that we're
I like the butter. Yeah,
and that was the That was the setup for the Ozempic. They needed all that.
That's
to
what
get
my business is going to be called.
I like the butter. That's a good one, Allie.
I'll buy it. Butter out of a vending machine.
I will
play
say,
a song.
hearing that the way you deliver that line, I do believe you like the butter. There's no
Just
denying it.
walking in through Shark Tank. Hey, welcome. I want to pitch you my idea.
I like the butter.
I like the butter.
It's sold.
All right, maybe you got some gift cards over the break as a gift. Approximately 2 in 5 people in America have unused gift cards in their possession. I was one of the lucky recipients of a gift card from Klein over the break, and that was to Jersey Mike's. I will definitely use that gift card, but most people will not.
What was the amount for?
6-7, which officially died over the week, the break as well.
I wanted Allie to have to go there and have to deal with the embarrassment of showing up with a $67 gift card to Jersey Mike's. And
embarrassment? What embarrassment?
Well,
what do you think is going on in your head? Do you think the little cashier, the teenager, is going to be like, oh, okay. Yeah. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, I thought that Allie would go there and look like a real fool. And she didn't. She was just so cheap. She was like, wow, amazing. $67.
You know who looked like the bigger fool? The guy walking into Jersey Mike's going, can I please get a $67
yeah, no kidding.
gift card?
By the way, I don't even want to tell you that experience because you're absolutely right. And it was a real pain in the ass because most people just do normal dollar amounts.
Do you want to just do 75, sir?
They kept calling other people over the register. They're like, he wants 6-7. The person's like, how about 75? I'm like, no.
That's the joke of it. It's going to be
This is going to be funny.
This is going to crush.
God.
They were so mad.
So the average gift card amount, or at least the card cachet, the group of gift cards that you have, estimates to be around $244 unused. That's just sitting in gift card form. And there are a couple websites where you can exchange those for cash. You can exchange them for other gift cards that you do want, or you can just cash out. Card Cash is one of them, and Gift Cash is another. And more people are using these websites to just maximize the amount of money that they have rather than just letting it sit.
Well, my weird Uncle Leslie, as you know, the inspiration for America's Weirdest Relative, doesn't give me presents, never did. But I think one year for my birthday, I remember it was my wedding. That was the one time I got a present from him. And it was a stack of partially used gift cards. Everything had a weird.
That's great.
Everything had a weird amount.
That's a dream gift
but I
for
think
me.
he went
6-7 cents.
There was, he bought them from, I guess, a website where, let's say someone's got a $50 gift card or not even 50. They use some of it, so it's $38
So it's like what,
left.
like buying
And he would pay
sports cards? Like you don't know if there's going to be a good one in there?
Yeah, it was a mix. It was like 10 different gift cards, and I think the highest one was under 100, and the lowest one
what was
probably,
the total amount? Do you know?
I did add it up. It was the total for everything was under $200, and most of the gift cards were somewhere below $5.
Oh man!
Is it like Qdoba?
It was just,
like places that you
some of them, because he lives in Seattle, so some of them were like Seattle sandwich shops.
Oh,
and
okay.
he sent them to me. The guy's just so weird. And I was like, thanks for those gift cards. They're great.
You still got them?
Of course. Can use half of them.
All right, and then maybe you have some bucket list things you want to check off this year. One of them could be riding the world's tallest, fastest, and longest roller coaster, which debuted, I believe, on Christmas Eve. And you'd have to travel to Saudi Arabia for this. It's Six Flags Qiddiya City, which I didn't even know existed, but apparently it's a city that was just built for fun. It's just a fun city, kind of like their version of Vegas. I don't know. Yeah, it's just supposed to be a city full of fun. I guess they have the money to do that there. But it is a major milestone for global theme parks and that industry. But here are some of the details on Falcon's flight.
The 2.6-mile-long coaster stands 60 stories high. That's nearly 640 feet. That's about 180 feet taller than the previous record holder, New Jersey's King Dakar. It reaches speeds of 150 miles an hour.
That is very fast. But I feel like when they tell me how many feet, I just have I'm like, how many statues of Liberty is
That's
that?
how they have to do it.
I don't get it.
The only way they can do it is either stacking statues or hamburgers next to it. And then you're like, okay, that's pretty high. I get it.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to it. It's KROQ Klein Alley Show just after 10 o'clock because what the hell? Why not? Rolling into 2026 bonus hours of show. Summer hours extended for another year, 2026. And here we are live on KROQ at 800-520-1067. If you need us, you can call, you can text, you can get us some early takeaways. Already, I see on the text line takeaway, child Vanessa has learned so many city names, including Breckenridge. So there's a lot of wonderful things that people will take with them from the first live show of 2026. And then there's these messages on the Go line.
Hey, Sweet Knockers, guys. Just wanted to thank you all for the last year of fun and laughs. I don't have the fortune to work with a cuckolded lesbian or a Colombian hobbit, or even a nerd with ants. But by listening to your show, I can vicariously live that life. Right. So thank you, and Happy New Year.
Thank you.
A
lot of great messages coming through on the GOAT line. We missed you all. It's good to be back together. This hour, it's an opportunity, and now this is going to go crazy this year because Nostril-damus
oh my God.
is returning with brand new, even larger nostrils. I really took this bit so seriously that I said I need to make sure I've got the ultimate nostril power. And so if you need predictions as to what the year will hold for you, last year, if you remember, Nostril-damus predicted correctly about a listener getting married. I think I predicted about the birth of a child. Mm-hmm. If you have anything going on that you need some certainty on, some clarity on, you have the real Nostril-damus, who's given us some 2026 picks.
And I think his predictions are always horrible.
Yeah, it's always like famine and war and all sorts of stuff. And then people always say after the fact, like, oh, yeah, he called that so-and-so died or there was going to be whatever, terrible fire that took place. Whereas mine are usually feel-good predictions.
And right now your nose does not feel or look good.
No, I can't feel it. It's completely numb.
Oh, you can't feel your nose?
No, it's not. Everything's numb. So
wow.
I'll be jamming my fingers into my nose to try to help you predict your year ahead.
You can fit a whole thumb up there, up to the knuckle.
Could go full fist, which is what Allie calls anniversary style. So we could do that, whatever you want. That could be happening this hour on the show. If you have anything at all you need answers to, we will get them to you with some Nostril-damus.
Question, because your nostrils have been elongated,
yes.
Does that mean that your ability to predict the future, like you can predict
even
farther
further.
into... Oh,
yep.
Cool.
Yeah, all things I asked the doctor. All things I said. Just want to make
the doctor who was about to go on vacation.
I just want to make sure that when I wake up from the surgery, I can help listeners on my radio show predict the future by rubbing these longer nostrils.
And he's like, oh, the painkillers have kicked in.
And he goes, absolutely. So that'll be coming up this hour on the show. And a incident that took place while we were away. Need your thoughts on it. We'll get to that next. bar or a restaurant and they have TVs up, and there's something you want to watch that's not on one of the TVs, do you feel like it is your right as a patron there to request a change?
Oh, I hate doing that. I always feel so weird and needy, and my wife always wants me to ask.
But if there's a game you want to watch, you're a Niners fan, or in my particular case, it was New Year's Day. There was a lot of bowl games on. We were at a restaurant. Restaurant only had 2 TVs by the bar.
Not like a bar type restaurant?
It was a restaurant that had a bar, and there were 2 TVs, and there were a lot of bowl games on, and they had no bowl games on either of the TVs. There was people eating in the restaurant. It wasn't like packed, but there was enough people there that I didn't think it would be a big, and I didn't see anyone watching the TV. So I said to the person, hey, any chance you could put some there's 2 bowl games on, 2 TVs, works out perfect. That's math. And
is there any chance you could help me not have conversation with my wife? Putting on a TV.
She likes that.
There's football games on, and I don't want to talk to this family, so could you just help me, please? So, and these games were like in the fourth quarter, so it was actually where things were getting interesting. And he says, I need to check and see if we can do that. I'm going to check with the other tables.
And do you feel like that's true?
Well, I've watched him go over the other tables.
Really?
And
because I feel like I've asked before, and they're like, I can't change it. It's the rules. Or they have something saying like that they're all set that way, and they can't change the screens. Right. And I'm like, you are lying to me, sir.
And I've heard this before where they say things like, even if they have 11 TVs, they're all hooked. They claim, they're all hooked up to the same input. And I'm like, well, that is a goddamn shame. Yeah. What are you doing? Because unless there's one thing on that everyone cares about, like the Super Bowl, you should have different things on different. Sometimes Lakers games on, footballs. You want to be able to give the people all the things.
Yes, absolutely. And they can do those things. They just don't want to. It's like getting a song request. They just want to be like, oh, sorry, bride says no.
So currently on the TVs, one of the TVs had like some sort of a news station on.
Boring.
And one of them had Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives reruns.
Oh, great show.
And the person came back to my table and said, and I said, could you please put there's a bowl game on ESPN, there's a bowl game on ESPN2. Can you put them both on these 2 TVs?
Oh, wow. You asked to take over both TVs?
No one was
That's aggressive.
Allie, no one was watching the TVs. The guy came back after talking to some of the other tables, and he said, we can give you one of the TVs, but someone else here says they're watching that. And I assumed they meant the news. And it was not. They wanted to keep Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives on the TV. And I said,
I agree with their choice.
You got to be kidding me.
And I love that they would watch that while eating
at a different place.
Restaurant.
And I said to the guy, this is a live bowl game. It's happening now live.
Wow, you argued with him?
So pick one.
Jake, how can you defend someone watching a rerun of Guy Fieri from 10 years ago?
I don't know if I can defend having 2 TVs for one person.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think asking for both TVs is a very aggressive ask.
It was for the betterment of society, not just for me.
For you.
Yeah,
no. You're the only person there.
You wanted to take control of both TVs, and he was willing to change one for you, which is nice.
I can't believe
this
you guys
is
are
one guy wants to watch a great show. A show that as soon as you start it, you got to finish it.
You don't
got to finish
it.
What's the dive?
You don't have to finish it. There's no dive. It's all Diners and Drive-Ins.
I know, but it's good.
Oh my God! You know what's funny is that the person at the table that apparently wanted that looked like you, and I should have assumed that that's exactly what you would have done. And if someone came up to me and I was not watching, or it was a rerun, even if it was my favorite movie, let's say Casino is on, and they said, "Hey, do you mind if we put on some sort of a soccer match that's happening right now?" I would, out of respect for the live sport of it all, I would say, of course, absolutely.
What if soccer was already on the other TV?
Right.
Give them more soccer. I don't know. There's a lot of countries that have teams. Vanessa, name some of those countries with teams. There's a lot of them, right?
All the countries.
Yeah, all of them. They all got teams. So I'm saying I would, out of respect for I'm just being as a good human here, Allie. This is a human move. I wouldn't say, oh, I'm sorry, this is my favorite part of Casino coming up.
No, but you're assuming everybody else wants to watch a crappy bowl game.
And it's not a human move to ask for 2 TVs. That's a dick move.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. Is no one defending
this?
And
Guy Fieri is coming up with some great things for you to check out next time you go and eat.
Guy Fieri.
It's like you try watching Man vs. Food and not finishing it. You have to see if he does the challenge.
No.
Yeah.
You
know, and the only thing that I can justify is when I ask for a screen to be moved. If there's a Niner,
what? You ask them to move their TVs?
No. If there's a screen in front of me that is playing a game that I don't care about, but then far off in the distance there's a screen playing a game I do care about, but I can't see it, I will ask to move the screen. Can you just switch that game over to this one so that I can see?
I feel like that's even more aggressive.
Why? That's not
one TV, one person.
Yeah, one TV, one person.
Oh, my God. I can't. By the way, 562, thank you. Good for you, Klein. Always request to have the TVs changed for the live football games. You are in the right here.
510, sports do not matter at all whatsoever.
Klein is
I would
right.
rather watch reruns of anything.
Casino over Guy Fieri. Well, Casino was not a choice. I should have asked for Casino. I just think that's crazy that any person would be like, no, we're actually watching this episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and
I mean,
Dives.
it's funny that the person's like, no.
I mean, that part is, I spent the rest of the meal.
Yeah, was the sound on?
No sound, dude.
And the captions are so slow.
There's no sound. And you just see him driving around in that stupid red car and stops and eats a sandwich.
That's making me want to watch it
No,
again.
it's not.
909 said, I used to work at Lucille's, and the line about only changing one at a time is wrong. It's a lie.
Yeah, that's what it feels like
I
to me.
do feel like they're lying to you.
But there is always a person that seems very confused behind the bar that's holding a lot of remotes and doesn't know what does what. And then every once in a while you find someone that like really gets it and they're like Rain Man with the boom, 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 and they figured it all out. Hey, what's up? Sergio on KROQ. Hi.
Klein, you are absolutely correct. Whatever dining show that guy was watching, that's something you can watch at home. It's a sports bar. You're supposed to watch sports.
But it wasn't a sports bar. He said it was a restaurant.
It was a restaurant.
It wasn't a sports bar.
Right,
Look, you get what you get, and you don't get upset. That's what you always say. And then be a little bitch about it.
It's a bowl game. It's a baseball game. It's a soccer game. It's a basketball game. It's a playoff game. Whatever. It's TVs are there for a reason.
Yeah,
not to watch reruns. That's something you can watch at home.
That's right.
Klein, you are absolutely correct.
Yeah, but I disagree that you can't. A lot of people don't watch reruns at home anymore because a lot of people have cut the cord.
Hey,
it's one of the
Lisa.
few times you can watch.
Oh, you
cable.
think that guy was seeing this for the first time?
Yeah.
Oh, what is this new show where Guy Fieri drives around and tries sandwiches?
Yeah.
Hi, Lisa. Good morning.
Hi, hello. I work at a bar. I'm a bartender. So basically, there's like a few reasons why they don't want to change the TV for you. It's because either they don't like your vibe or the way you look, or you're not a regular there. You're probably not going to tip them. And the reason
I would have done all those
like,
things.
you only
Weird
need
Pigman
one
asked me
TV
to
spot.
change these to a screen.
Yeah, someone said they should have put.
Watching the dine-ins and drives probably is a regular there that tips them good money, and they're like, I don't know this dude that wants to change the TV.
Oh,
so I'm going to tip me like $10.
And the fact that they asked, they definitely didn't ask.
I saw the guy make his way over the other table, but I
and
just
he was probably like, hey.
Again, they changed the TV for him.
put on Botched on both TVs for Klein to watch at the sports bar. Thank you. Really helpful as always, guys. We got to take a break. We're back with more show next. Would you like a prediction for 2026? I rub these giant, even larger nostrils for this year ahead. Nostril-damus is checking in to predict your future. If you want to read and call now, 800-520-1067. That's next.
Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Listen at 9 noon, 3 and 6 for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Foo Fighters. Wednesday, January 14th, Kia Forum.
That's right, baby.
Fans of the Foo Fighters lining up to give back and nab tickets.
Limited tickets at Ticketmaster.
Proceeds will go toward Hope the Mission and Los Angeles Mission.
Listen to KROQ all week to win tickets to see our band at the Forum.
someone get in the best? Courtesy of Live Nation.
World famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Motivational song to start your brand new year on KROQ. We are Klein Alley's show. And just when you think this show is about to do dumb things, and we are, because Nostril-damus will be checking in a moment to predict your future for the year ahead. If you need a reading, you can call 800-520-1067. With all new nostrils, bigger and longer for a brand new year and even longer predictions. I could be predicting all the way up to the year 2029 at this point, Allie. Who knows? But then there are real calls about real things that we've done to help people's lives for the better. This is not a joke, and I want to take 1 second for you to hear this.
Sweet Davis, guys. I hope you're enjoying your Christmas break. I just wanted to share a personal story with you guys. This week marks 6 years clean from a 4-year addiction to painkillers.
Oh, wow.
And I wanted to share some love to you guys. After my addiction, I fell into a pretty bad depression and was filled with a lot of anxiety and lost my job. And I started listening to you guys every day when I'd walk my dog. And it was just such a burst of happiness that I really needed. And I've listened to every episode since then. And you guys have made a very, very huge impact in my life. And I'm very appreciative. And I just wanted to call, share some of my personal trauma with you guys, and again, express how how much you guys mean to me. Love you guys. Can't wait to hear you soon.
I guess I should go back to painkillers, I think.
Oh, yeah, those are great, aren't they? You know,
I got a bunch now, by the way, if you need any. So I'm all stocked with painkillers.
It is nice to think, though, that the shows that comforted you, you know, like, for example, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Oh, God damn it.
What
damn you and that show.
Comforting show, and to think that we could be a comforting show like that to somebody else is very meaningful.
I'm adding Guy Fieri to my enemy list, and I will tell you this right now, Vanessa, if you get him on the show, I promise you, if we talk to Guy Fieri and I explain to him...
He's like the nicest guy
ever. I know,
ever.
but I promise you, if I explained to him the situation of what happened, he would have said 100% that his show should have been turned off for a live
Well, of course, because
game.
he's a nice guy.
No,
His name is Guy.
He would have said it. I know he would have. All right, let's get into it
I thought
now.
the host's name was Adam something or other.
That's a different show.
That's Adam Richmond.
That's the man versus food thing that Allie brought up to confuse the conversation. We were talking about Diners, Drive-Ins,
Hey,
and
it's
Dives.
another great show on the Food Network.
So here we go now. I will dig deep into my giant nostrils, even bigger for the year ahead, and predict your future. I don't know if you're keeping track, Allie, but my prediction rate so far is like 93%.
No, it's not.
I think it is. Last year we heard
some pain meds talking around.
Omar DJ'd a wedding this past year of people that got married as a result of my prediction they would get married.
True.
So it does happen. I'm really not even supposed to be touching my nose right now because I'm apparently very prone for infection at this point in my recovery. James, good morning.
I feel like you could use an infection. That might help things
probably
a
could.
little bit.
James, good morning and welcome to Nostril-damus.
Good morning, guys.
Hi, what's up? What do you need help with for the year ahead? James?
I'd like to know if I'll be able to keep my New Year's resolution for not drinking.
Okay, hold on one second. Feeling around here.
Yeah.
Wow, there's so much more surface area
God.
here. All right, here's the good
It's
news.
taking a long time.
Okay, good news and bad news. The bad news is that I look like this. Here's the good news. You are going to remain sober up until Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, that's a good run.
And you're going to say to yourself, you deserve it because it's the Super Bowl. You're going to have a few beers, and then you're going to feel guilty about it. And the guilt is going to drive you. Hold on one second. It's going to drive you to Circus Liquor in North Hollywood, where you are going to buy yourself a handle, and you are going to then start a vicious drinking habit this year.
Oof. Do you have problems with alcohol consumption at all?
Yeah, I do actually.
Right. Okay. Great.
How long have you been sober?
Since the Showtime broadcast.
Oh. Okay, so you came to our live Showtime, drank at it, and then said never again?
Well, I was so drunk, you guys cut my hair.
Oh, this is the guy who let us shave his head.
Dude,
what?
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, you were
Oh, my
hammered that
God.
Oh,
night.
yeah, you're going to go on a bender.
Yeah, I don't even.
I agree.
Hold on, I got to reread you. I think by the end of today, I understand everyone has their rock bottom. Going to a live radio show, podcast, Showtime, and allowing a blind man to cut your hair is
And
definitely.
you wake up the next morning and you're like, wow.
Yeah, it's definitely a rock bottom right
cool.
there. All right,
That's a
well,
good rock bottom, though.
Good luck, James, and I hope that Jake knows. Good luck, James. Hey, Jake, I haven't seen you. Can you walk in here? Can I see how much of your hair came back?
Yeah, do
since
you have
the
stubble
break?
yet?
Yeah, I got stubble. Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on. Jake shaved his head. It was right before we left and went away on break. If you're watching on YouTube right now, Jake had his hair completely cut by Blind Charlie, and then he shaved it himself. And everyone said he looked real sickly at Acoustic Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, look at that. Kind of came back nicely.
It's growing back patchy.
The best was when his head was
patchy.
when his head was bald. The best comment, someone goes, "He looks like Daddy No Bucks," which is a great line. How do you feel now?
I feel the same. Daddy Norbucks, yeah.
No bucks.
No bucks.
Right.
What'd
Okay.
I say?
That doesn't matter.
Dude, you look freakish.
I know.
Wow, that's scary.
I know. Seeing it up close is wild.
I know. It's
and I also shout out to Ginger Justin for having extra close-ups.
It's been extra
on
zooms all
Klein
day.
all show long. It's so close up.
I'm going to go to this next prediction right now while Jake is in here. 625 wants to know, Nostril-damus, please tell us who will win the Super Bowl this year. All right, well, hold on. This is always one that comes through. And it's tough because my heart says that, I think the Rams are a really good team. Of course, Jake was all excited about his double-down redo thing and that the Seahawks ended up winning that crazy game.
Seahawks have been
That was
amazing.
that would have been, I'm so glad we didn't have a bet on that game. That was a crazy overtime game with 2-point conversions and everything got crazy. I am feeling right now, oh, man.
Congested?
Very congested, mostly. As I rub my nostrils, this year,
What are you picking up?
I hate to say it. I really hope I'm wrong. Hold on. I think the Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
What? Wasn't that one of the most boring Super Bowls ever? The last time the Broncos played the Super Bowl.
That's when Manning was just limping around. All right, well there you have it. I hate it.
Fit the whole team up there.
I have some of the Broncos in here right now. Hey, what's up, guys? Good luck this year. Thank you for that. Let's see. Carol wants to know: will I get engaged this year? Or will we break up? Okay, hold on. The last one I'll do. You will.
Your fingers are so much smaller than your nostrils.
I know. It looks like all pinkies. You will. Nostril-damus. By the way, someone did point out 818 last year. Klein predicted that No Doubt would reunite. I did predict that last year.
Nostril-damus?
Yes, Nostril-damus predicted that last year during this exact stupid thing. I said this, and then all of a sudden they announced the shows at the Sphere and everything like that.
And Coachella?
I think it was after that it happened, so I can't take credit for that. Yeah. I just said it's going to be a bigger thing for No Doubt. I had a feeling. Carol, yes, you guys will get engaged, but it will not make it to the actual wedding.
Oh my God, these predictions! You're getting to be actually like Nostradamus, where they're all sad.
How fitting to go into a song that has the word "knows" in it. No one knows on KROQ. Those were some predictions for the year ahead. We are Klein Alley Show on KROQ. Welcome to your 2026.
Smash that like button. That like button.
Klein Alley Show is now Ozempic friendly. Download the Klein Alley Show podcast. Same great taste with half the fat. And by fat, we mean commercials.
KROQ.
That'll do it for us. We'll do some takeaways, get the hell out of here. Then I think Sluggo's in today, unless something else has changed, and I was not made aware of it. I did not read a lot of emails while we were away, so I don't know if there was an email update. If not...
Why don't you predict? Come on, rub your nose. Is Sluggo on his way?
It's going to be Sluggo. That's my prediction right now. Let's see
I think that's the condition you have.
That's what I currently look like, Sluggo. So I don't know what I have, but stick around for some Sluggo, and of course more of those Foo Fighters tickets will be coming your way in less than about an hour and 15 minutes. Noon, again at 3 and again at 6, so you can go see the Foo Fighters. All right, takeaways from today's show, and then we can officially get the hell out of here, Allie. What do we got on the text line?
All right, 626, my takeaway is the Jake Shack is also known as cozy and chic.
That's right. It's a much better way of saying it than Jake Shack. Cozy chic beans would have sold very well.
614, my takeaway is if you have to crap yourself, always rent pants.
You don't ever want to crap in your own pants.
No.
Rental pants for crapping. And someone from those stories won themselves a trip to go with us to Breckenridge, Colorado, airfare, hotel, and everything else. Details up on our Instagram. I'm sure Klein Alley Show. More chances to win those trips tomorrow with us.
818, my takeaway is shout out Rhode Island.
Shout out Rhode Island. Not exactly sure why, but Vanessa loves it there.
Well, she thinks that you live there.
That's right. She knows nothing about me.
626, Guy Fieri is now on Pigman's enemy list.
You don't want to be on Pigman's enemy list, Guy Fieri.
He'll snort him. 818, my takeaway is F you, Oliver in Germany. And 626, my takeaway is fisting is known as the anniversary special.
Yeah, for Allie, that sure is. What is your takeaway there, Jake the Nerd?
Is that you're going to be the new star of the new Charlotte's Web.
Oh, yikes. Did you write that one, or did you just think of it off the top?
I wrote it.
Wow.
Delivery was smooth.
Yeah, that stunk.
I wrote it so fast I couldn't really read it when I tried to read it.
All right, well done. It's nice to know you picked up right where you left off last year. Omar, you have a takeaway?
My takeaway is that rock bottom is getting a haircut by a blind guy.
Oh, man, that is when you know it's time to quit your drinking. Allie, takeaway?
My takeaway is it's hard to rhyme with women.
It's very hard to rhyme with women. Lemon is the best we got.
Lemon.
That's it. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, you can find us on the GOAT line, 844-956-GOAT. I did want to leave you with this message, Allie, because I think for new people that are checking out the show for the very first time, or perhaps you listened to us last year, this guy, after listening to all of our best ofs, has some real thoughts about our show.
You guys, I'm listening to all these throwback shows, and I realize I've taken you for granted. I miss you. Come back soon, please. Also, here's a couple of quick takeaways. Jake, highly underrated. He's funny. He's quick.
Mad time to play this message.
Yeah, you still feel that way after the Charlotte's Web line? I mean, Jesus Christ.
I stand by it.
Yeah, I stand by it. I would ignore that.
He needs more love. We like Jake. He's awesome. Johnny is the worst on the show by far. He only posts when it benefits him and when he's the focus of the post. We see it. We know he's just there to benefit his own career. He doesn't give a crap about the show.
Okay.
Johnny, you suck. Speaking of sucks, Klein, your wife, I always thought she sucked, but I think Allie's wife is way worse. Allie, she is straight up manipulative and a bad person and just a plain old see you next Tuesday.
Wow.
Katie, boo, you suck. Vanessa, you're awesome. Please don't ever change. You're fantastic. Don't ever grow up, kid. The rest of you guys, I miss you, baby. Please come back. Please come back.
All right, so there you go. That's one man's opinions of the show, but form your own. We'll be back to do it again tomorrow. In the meantime, Omar, take us out. Bye. And now take us out. Bye. Omar's
Yeah,
stutter.
who sucks?
Omar, take us out. Bye.
What's going on there? That they feel that that you know they feel that
Klein Alley Show. KROQ, the world famous KROQ.